Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream and a very happy Magic Monday, one and all. We do need to know if any of you, I tried to change some audio stuff around a bit from last time, so if it's too loud, if it's too quiet, that's what we're here for. Let us know. Yeah.
All right, we've got a couple people in chat already. We've got dissatisfied customers saying, it's roar o'clock, requested more cube. We are Legion. And then 3 mad or sad purple devil faces. Marcus is here saying, oh, Snappington.
Oh, actually, I should have done this for you. I'm so sorry. I'm
usually like struggling to see it.
You're good. I don't know why I messed it up today. My bad, everybody.
And then C. Holland says, hey, Joe and Amy.
Well, hello, dissatisfied customer, Marcus and C. Holland. Yeah. A very happy Magic Monday to all of you. As always, let us know how folks are doing. We would love to hear from you in the comments down below. Or in the comments. Sorry, I'm used to videos in chat. Let us know how you're doing since the last time we saw you or what have you. Okay, we are 1 win and 1 loss with this deck that this Azorius deck that Marcus helped us build, and that I am very bad at piloting. And so we will see how we do in Cube, which is definitely my best format. Definitely, don't worry about it. Amy, we did a very nice thing last night.
Oh, we did.
And set something up So would you mind like actually setting? We forgot to do it. We both did.
We did.
Would you mind like doing that so that we can?
It like took me a bit to realize what you were even talking about.
Yeah.
Guys, check out my shirt.
Her shirt's pretty great. I like it a lot.
Can you see it?
I think so.
I don't know if I can see it, but
Yeah, it's right there. I like it.
Chandra.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Okay.
It's very Scarface. Just don't forget,
Oh, is it?
don't look directly at it. Yeah, it gives me Scarface vibes. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but that's how I feel when I look at it. Personally.
Okay. Here we go.
So hopefully everybody is doing well. Like I said, you can always let us know. Obviously, we have a very busy week this week coming up. So hopefully you are all looking forward to seeing the fruits of our labor as much as we are looking forward to giving of our labor so that you all can be entertained.
I thought you were going to say giving of our fruits. And I was like, well, I mean,
probably.
not really, but I guess.
So we're going to go with an island and pass. Scary's playing all of Magic. All right, so Marcus, I'll ask you then. In this case, I know I was reacting to that. So in this case, do I still play this on turn 3 or I don't? Like obviously I just wait on this, but they're not going to be able to play this like anything with this turn. But don't I just drop this on turn 3 or I got to wait until I have like 5 mana and do this with this backup basically? Well, I guess if they're not playing anything but Deathrite Shaman, then sure, I just wait. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Does this tap for mana? It does not. Okay.
There's no need to expose it to removal before it can gain you value.
Fair point.
That's
right.
a good point, Marcus.
4th land, which would give me commit, put a spell or a non-land permanent into its library section from the top. I'll have Disdainful Stroke, so I pass. A lot of stuff on their board. A little scary, but fine nonetheless. We have a 2/2 that at the beginning of each upkeep, if they don't control a snake, they get a snake.
Oh.
So they're just going to attack us for a lot. There's really not much I can do about that. So now they play Paradise Druid, which is a 2-drop. And I think that'd be fine. I'll take my turn.
What do you guys think of this extra light? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it medium?
All right, so now...
Marcus says it is terrifying.
Yeah. So now I'm going to try it because now we have the mana for Disdainful Stroke. And let's see if they have 2 mana removal for it. Of course they do. Cool.
Playing blue-white controlled properly always is. 1 life isn't 0 life.
Okay, so I did that wrong, I guess. I should have waited until I had 7 mana to be able to play Monastery Mentor followed by Commit. Yeah, this is not my kind of Magic, man. Despite the fact that I am an Azorius, I can't do this. And I also don't know how we win this game now. Like, I have no idea. All right, so this plus 4 mana means we have Commit up, I suppose. But also, we die to everything on this board. We're just dead on board. Very much. This is 3 mana, 4 damage to an attacking or blocking creature, but all of their creatures kill us. Like, they just... We're just dead. I don't have enough mana for this. I can get rid of one thing. So we just lose. Okay. What does this do whenever it counters? I draw a card and discard a card. So yeah, that's not enough. We're just dead. Okay. Concede.
Thank you, Bergen.
Okay. Well, that's 1 and 2. I'll try again. Identity Crisis. That's a cool avatar. I like that.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Hand seems fine. Okay.
Oh, what's their sleeves?
Same.
Oh.
Titania. So this goes here.
Dissatisfied customer says that the next hand is crazy.
Well, it is fun. Why would I play it on my turn? Pass. It seems fine so far. It's definitely not crazy. But I appreciate you keeping your fingers crossed for us.
Marcus says impulse for a blue source at their end. Step if you don't draw one.
Which I already did, so we're good. Taking 3, going to 17. I'll still impulse, but I'll take a spell queller, I guess. It's probably correct. Touch. Artifact or creature. This is an enchantment, so we hold off, I guess.
You don't get to go to the spirit realm. You just get to touch it.
That's correct. Well, and if you touch it, you have a very bad time. Look.
Oh, fuck.
3/3 haste. But it's 4 mana, so I'll take that.
What do you have to say about that, dissatisfied customer?
What?
You touch the spirit realm and you evaporate like that.
It's a bad time.
So we can't do Ghosts for All.
All right, so we're going to take 3. We have Voracious Great Shark, but we do not have a 5th mana source, unfortunately. We only have 3 land right now.
Here we go. Get ready.
I could... Yeah, I think I just keep up Disdainful Stroke, and I probably just attack here. I can't block the 3/1 anyway, and 1 damage is 1 damage. So sure, I'll attack for 2 in the air. And pass. One mana, okay. Annoying, but fine. Which means this gets rid of our creature. Yep, sure does. Oh, I could exile it and then bring it back, I suppose. Right? Because Cyclonic Rift isn't what we want. So I'm going to try this to save my creature here. Blink my own creature. They get their Hellrider back. Ah. Ooh. It's at the end of the turn. I could read my spells too. I'm at 2. Oh, and it's only if we cast it? Oh, it's a spell. Right. Okay. Well, we're definitely dead. I'm so fucking bad at this. Concede.
Thank you, Identity Crisis. All right.
Well, let's try a different deck. Sorry, Marcus. I let you down. But I do not play that deck. I don't play those colors. So yeah, that was fucking terrible. Okay. That's all on me. Like, that's not anybody's fault but mine. We got Distended Mindbender. That was cool. Okay.
It looks yucky.
It sure is. Okay. So I mentioned it's a busy week for us. If you're not aware, Wednesday we'll be having a very cool video coming out. I assume it's going to be late at night, so don't forget, if you're not already, to be subscribed and have that bell rung so you get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, because like I said, Wednesday and then even on Friday, we're going to be having videos come out at random times. So stay tuned for that. And Thursday, we will be streaming the early access event for Wilds of Eldraine, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, right here on this channel live at 1 p.m. Eastern.
I tried to help. Well, yeah, there's a delay, so...
Exactly. Okay, so I could just do Gitrog. Could do Lily. Lily's more expensive than Gitrog, and Grimflayer is in this pack. but I'll do Gitrog for Amy's sake.
Yay.
Actually, Thalia and the Gitrog monster are in this pack.
Right next to each other. I love it.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll try Gitrog. Why not?
Yeah, that's great. Wow, busy week for you, see Helen says.
Sure is. You know it. All right, so is there a card that helps us with lands? Wolf Willowhaven, kind of, but not exactly. Rankle. I mean, Rankle's just good. What do you do? Counters. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand. That cares about part red. Scavenging Ooze is just always a good card. Kiora is fine. Wolf Willowhaven. Yeah, I mean, this probably comes back. I'll take Rankle. Scavenging Ooze or Wolf Willowhaven would definitely be the pick if it comes back, and then Kiora if neither of them do.
C. Hallen says, are you going to any pre-release?
Yeah, absolutely. We, Boseiju is a land with an ability on it, and you can discard it to destroy things. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Because we can get them back, is that correct? Whenever one or more of your lands are put into a graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. Great. Perfect. What does Takanuma do? Discard it, mill 3, return a creature or a planeswalker. Okay. Looking at green-black, we've got Ulvenwald Oddity, which is a good one. Sylvan Smite gives a counter. And Fight. We don't really have... I guess we have a cycling land. Maybe we take that. 2 cycling lands. This one's just green, black-red, whereas this one's black-red-white, so obviously we take this one. It's more mana to cycle it, but still, that works. We'll try that. Ooh, God, Koma's so good. Genji, what do you do? Each opponent discards 2 and loses 2. Put a non-dragon from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control, and you lose 2 life.
But we only have one color that's in the triome.
Correct. But it puts land. It can put itself into our graveyard if we cycle it.
Oh.
And then we draw a card.
Okay,
Gitrog once
gotcha.
lands into our graveyard. This lets us discard cards to make zombies, and we can discard lands. So sure, I'll try that.
Cool. I love that dinosaur art.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. This is only green with cycling, but there's Languish as well. All creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn. Gitrog notably lives that. It's a 6/6. There's also Vorinclex. But I'll take Languish. Hey, look, Spellqueller. Yeah, Iganjo does have an ability if we channel it, aka discard it, but it needs white, and if we don't have to be in white, I'd rather not be, just to add another color.
Marcus just verified. He said, I know it's strange, but I would take Languish over Vorinclex.
No, I agree with you. 100% I agree with you. Especially so far in this deck. Like, I see nothing that's giving us counters, so I don't see a benefit with Vorinclex over Languish right now. So I actually 100% agree with you.
Dissatisfied customer does too. Not worth it.
Gix's command is pretty good. Yawgmoth, what do you do? Pay a life, sack another creature, put a -1/-1 counter on a creature, and draw a card. Pay 2 black, discard a card, and proliferate. Interesting. What do you do? When it enters, sack a land, then conjure 2 Mishra's Foundries onto the battlefield tapped.
That sounds like what you want.
It kind of does. All right, I'll try it. Good old alchemy cards that I don't know what they do. I barely know what Gix's Command and Yawgmoth do, let alone alchemy stuff. All right. Lair of the Hydra is a land with an ability, and in our colors, so I'll take it. And besides, blue, 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 blue. Blue might be open, by the way. Snapcaster Mage still sitting here.
Blue and red land.
Correct, in the Steam vents. And then black, red, and just red.
Yeah.
So, very interesting. Okay. Well, we could go into a third color if we need it. That's just, especially if we're able to pick up more land for it. But Rishkar notably puts a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, and those creatures can tap to add a black. We can sack 2 other creatures. I don't like that one as much. This is a cycling land with part red. Oh, the Grimflayer came back.
Yeah. We both noticed it at the same time.
That's really tough. That's actually really tough. I think it's the Thicket. I guess it's the... I'm just going to take the Flare.
Yeah.
We'll try it. It's Surveil 3, which can let us put cards into our graveyard. Here's Scavenging Ooze. And nice. I said that Kiora would be the third choice if one of the other 2 didn't come back. And Scooz is right here.
Marcus says Flare is better than Rishkar.
Got there.
And C. Helen says made another pauper deck. LOL includes Cauldron Familiar ways to get repeatable food.
Okay, I think did you mention this to us? I think you did on Friday. I'm super interested to hear how that works out because I like Cauldron Familiar. I liked the oven, the cat oven combo. That was always really cool. So we got the other one of these lands. We got Boseiju, and now we got Takenuma as well. I mean, I don't think I want this card in my deck, but I'll take it and put it in the sideboard just in case. Gutter Bones, return it from your graveyard to your hand, versus Junji, the Midnight Sky. I think it's going to be Gutter Bones, actually. This deck wants to be discarding cards, and this gives us a benefit, like we can get it back from our graveyard and stuff. All right, Iganjo came back. I'll take it. Sideboard, but still, we have ways of discarding it. Hey, look, Amy.
Nice.
Deck box art.
Yeah. Dissatisfied customer says discard, so yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the discard deck for sure. At the beginning, instead of controlling the creatures with Decayed, make a zombie.
See, Helen says, sorry, I didn't know if I mentioned it.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You don't need to be sorry.
Yeah. Don't worry about it at all.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. Exile target player's graveyard. You gain 1 life for each card exiled. Search your library for up to 2 lands. Put them on the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. I mean, that's pretty good. Take Titania's command here.
You asked if we were going to a pre-release, are you?
Oh, yeah, and I didn't mention that. That will be our Friday videos. We will be going to a pre-release. I'll be going all weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on the Friday night video that we typically put out of us opening 4 kits, that video will be coming out Friday night at some point. So that's why I reminded people to be subbed and have the bell rung. So those videos will be out Friday, and then I'll be able to play 2 events on Saturday, 1 on Sunday.
Jay Anna is here saying Merry Magic Monday, Magical Maniacs, with all the colors of magic hearts.
What is up, Jay Anna? It's Tarmogoyf.
Whoa.
It's my boy.
That dude needs a dentist.
I'm actually going to take Avacyn's Pilgrim here. We had the white for Iganjo. I know Marcus had mentioned it for up above for Anguished Unmaking. Maybe it comes back.
But the crab with the clue.
Hard Evidence is not a bad card. If I'm taking something with blue in it, which we're not blue at all, I would take the Watery Grave. But
Same.
Amy! All Amy wants is a Watery Grave. Oh, look, Amy, it's Emrakul.
Nice.
I mean...
She'd give me a Watery
Grave. Right. -X/-X. If X is 5 or more, return creature from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I could just take Go for the Throat. It's a pretty damn good removal spell. Why not?
I love Emrakul.
I know you do. We just don't... we're not in the deck for it, that's all.
Marcus says Splash White for Anguished Unmaking. You read that.
I did.
Siege Rhino?
Siege Rhino was also a consideration, especially with the white. Maybe they'll come back if that was still in this pack. Fingers crossed.
Joanna says, I'm loving all the green-black, though. Oh, my God. With 4 heart faces.
For sure. All right, so I think between this land and this land, since we're heavy green-black, I'll try the Concealed Courtyard to help us with the white. Like I said, hopefully those cards come back.
First pick was the Gitrog, Joanna.
First pick, yeah, you can see the deck box up here.
See, Helen says, yeah, going Sunday.
Okay, sick.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cultivate. Search for up to 2 basics, reveal them, put one on the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, and then shuffle. You got it, Cultivate.
Nice.
You got it. There's also Gix and Ishkana Graph Widow and Toski. What does Gix do? They draw a card. I could discard X cards, but I gotta pay 7. So yeah, I'll just take Cultivate here. I might be missing something, but the thing that Marcus said was for the last pack, I guess.
Dissatisfied customer says, winter's coming?
Like a...
Like the person Winter, or like a line from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. And then I don't know what that other thing is.
Me neither.
And then Jayanna says, Froggy! With a frog face.
Amazing. What's the resurgence? Are you good? I don't think so. It equal to the number of creatures you control. So no. I'll take the Overgrown Tomb.
We haven't seen Game of Thrones, so...
Correct.
If it's a reference to that, we don't know it.
Correct. And when it enters, put 2 counters on a creature we control. Or just Primal Might. I guess it's Primal Might. I don't even know. I don't even like Primal Might right now, but... Or in this deck, I mean.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can take it. Return a card from your graveyard to your hand. We can eternalize it as well. Vivian, look at the top 4. You may reveal a creature or a land, put it into your hand, and the rest in the bottom. Destroy an artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. You get an emblem with creatures you control get +2/+2, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. Can escalate by discarding cards.
That's what we're doing.
No, I know, but I'm going to try Vivian here, I think.
Okay. Same girl, same... Oh, same girl, same. I haven't seen them either, LOL.
Right. All right, so Siege Rhino did come back. I will take it. There is a Sun Petal Grove, which is a little unfortunate, but we've got a fair amount of white. Plus, we've got a lot of cards that let us search for basics at this point, so we would be able to get a couple of planes in the deck. Tarmogoyf is the only thing in our colors, so I will take it. We're going to be discarding things, so we can always discard to help Tarmogoyf. I'll take Dromoka's Command as well. Again, only thing in our colors besides Wrath of God, but that's double white, a little bit harder than a single white here to splash for.
Sure.
Woodland Cemetery, what do you do? Return a card, any card. If it was kicked, conjure a duplicate of that card into your hand. And then this... I'll take the land.
But I'm sure Gianna wants the insect, so do I.
Like this one?
That's not an insect, that's a spider.
Yep, it's a big old spider.
Yeah.
And we're going to take it. Ishkana comes back. Voice of Resurgence, okay. I don't love it, but it's fine. Oh, why is Surge Engine still here? I like this card. I mean, I know it's for blue, so we're not going to play it, but it's still a cool card.
Ooh.
All right, so Valky's not going to happen, but I'm sure you saw it.
I sure did.
There's Veraska. Now, hopefully...
I didn't wear my Veraska shirt today because I've worn it so much, and this one I don't think I've ever worn, so...
There you go. Yeah, Veraska's great. You can sack another permanent. That includes land. There's Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I would love for that to come back, but Veraska is definitely great here.
Both Dissatisfied Customer and Marcus like Veraska? Mm-hmm. Or Noms? Does that mean he likes it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you num it up. Num.
Oh, okay. And Jayanna says, Spidey.
All right, and then...
Chingataxius.
Chingataxius is here. Not for us, but it's here. Titan of Industry.
Yeah, look at him. He's so cool. He's a building, but he's a creature.
Now, notably, there's the Rogran Triome, which would be only white for us because we're not in blue or red, so that's a little unfortunate, but I would take the Titan. That's fine.
He's a Titan.
I'll try it. It's a little expensive. What do you do, Evolved Sleeper?
He works out.
A workout. We could probably take Evolved Sleeper. How's our curve? Yeah, Titan of Industry is probably better with that curve right now. Curve takes a weird drop off right in the middle and then comes back. What do you do? 2 less if there are no lands in your hand. When it enters, search your library for a basic, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Sick. I like it. There's also Rex Sage. If that comes back, I'll take it. There is Jetmir's Garden. If that comes back, I will absolutely take it.
Yeah.
Atraxa. Notably, we would only need blue to be able to play Atraxa. She's every color but red. And this is just a very good card.
And a sick art.
Yeah.
Oof. I just gotta chill.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. Undercity Plunder. Target opponent discards a card. Then they may discard an additional card. If they do, conjure a duplicate of a random card from their library into your hand. Interesting. I didn't get to read the rest of it, but it seemed very odd. Field of the Dead. Okay.
I don't see any dead bodies in it.
How many lands do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a Ganjo, 9, and then our basics 10, 11, 12. There's also Rafine's Tower, but I think I have to take Field of the Dead here, right? Like with this deck, I think I'm required to. Okay. How many creatures do we have? 14! It's a lot more than I thought. All right. Yeah, we'll try it. You may play land cards from your graveyard. Thank you, Ramanop Excavator.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I agree with the claps.
Doing that thing that we're trying to do with our deck.
Exactly. Thank you. That is fantastic. What a pickup. Okay. Well, Nicol Bolas, you're a no. Urborg Scavengers, what do you do?
Tickle. Just want to tickle them.
3 mana, 2/2, exile a target card from a graveyard to put a counter on it. Or attacks. Okay. I guess it targets their cards as well, so sure, why not? It gets cards out of their graveyard, like, I might just cut it, but for now it's fine. Not Kefnet. What do you do? No. No.
What was Dissatisfied Customer?
Discard a creature card. Search your library for a creature card. Look at the top 5. Put up to 2 permanents with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield. The rest in the bottom. I don't love that either. Just none of these? Like Blade of the Oni? I guess I'll take Fauna Shaman because... Lutri, you're probably a no. Not in this deck.
It was Luris.
Oh, I'm an idiot. What'd I say? Lutri?
Oh, the one next to it's Lutri. So.
Oh, that's probably why. Thank you. I meant Luris, but you're right. Lutri's next to it. But it's definitely Courser. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play lands from the top of your library, and then whenever a land enters, we gain a life. So, beautiful. I don't know why I considered any of the other ones and didn't just take that card immediately. Silly me.
Dissatisfied Customer says lightning.
Lightning? What lightning?
Maybe you missed it.
I didn't see a single card with lightning on it.
Oh.
Maybe you could play it and then sack it later to draw a card. Because Resto probably isn't it. We probably have Enter the Battlefield effects that I care about, but I'll take the land.
There you go.
There is Jetmir's Garden. There is Atraxa, but I feel like that's a little bit pie in the sky. So I'll take Jetmir's Garden. I think that helps us out a lot more in this situation.
Your Goosebumps. Oh, I don't have Goosebumps. I gotta chill. It just means I need to pee.
That is definitely what that means for Amy. Hey, look, Amy's Soren.
Yeah.
Where's Erica? Come on, Erica.
On the card.
Nice. Nice. All right, Settle the Wreckage and Mythos of Aluna. All right, I mean, you know what? I don't play this deck often. We saw how that worked out for the Azorius deck that we played at the beginning of the stream. Don't worry about the fact that it's 8:30 and we've already played 2 games of Magic before this draft. That it never happened.
Nope.
Who got here late? Jayanna did. So as far as Jayanna's concerned, we haven't played any Magic tonight at all.
Exactly. We started with the awesome Gitrog deck. And we will go down with the awesome Gitrog deck.
Right,
we'll finish out the stream with it as well.
So voice gets out.
His voice gets out. About to strike.
The lightning is? We don't have lightning here. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about right now. Okay, so Forceful Cultivator's good. Groundbreaker's good. Rankle is just a good card. Scavengers is fine. If I need to cut something, it'll probably be that. Fauna Shaman comes out. I don't need that card. If other people know this strategy or this type of deck better than me, you're more than welcome to let me know things to cut. What does Ishkana do? It has Delirium, so, I mean, we kind of care about that. We don't have a lot of options. We have, like, 1 sorcery, 1 planeswalker, 2 sorceries, 3 sorceries, 1 instant, 2 instants, 4 sorceries or whatever. So we really are going to struggle to have 4 different card types in our graveyard. So there's that.
Liquid Lightning. Yeah, thanks. Nice.
Can we reasonably have Delirium? Almost certainly not. Even with all the discard stuff, like land, creature are almost certain. But with 2 instants, 4 sorceries, and 3 planeswalkers, I highly doubt it. That's, like I said, that's kind of pipe dreams. So, I mean, I would happily take out Grimflayer. Grimflayer does help put stuff into our graveyard, but still. Goyf cares about their graveyard as well. So for now, I would consider keeping this. But if people think I should get rid of it, I can do that too. I'm not, like, in love with the idea. What was the other card that cared about Delirium? We just talked about it. Shut up out there. Was it Ishkana? Yes, it was.
We could reasonably have Delirium, but we couldn't have Delirium and have Reason. So, I don't know if it works.
Very nice. That's good. I like that. This is 41. Do we like this? Do we want to cut one more card? What do people think? This deck seems interesting, that's for sure.
We need to dig back.
We need... The way that you said that, you emphasized the wrong words. Or the wrong parts of words. Alright, so we'll go like that. Go like that. You want Nahiri? Or she's part white, so...
Yeah. The Mythos.
Mythos or Surge Engine, technically, as well.
Mythos.
Okay. Mythos it is. Alright, let's try this. I don't know how this is going to go. In fact, I don't know how it's going to go. If there's one card that we find out is, like, not great, we can always come back and take it out, if we remember. But game 1.
Alright, I'm going to go pee.
Okay. Another reminder for folks, this Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel, we will be streaming live the early access event for Wilds of Eldraine, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. This is fine. We have 3 mana. We have Cultivate that can get us 2 more basics, including the black that we need for Gutter Bones. So this is perfectly fine.
Cool.
And we will, by the way, be streaming that for many, many hours. So if you're not available until 5 p.m. Eastern, doesn't matter, we'll still be here. If you're not available till 9 p.m. Eastern, doesn't matter, we'll still be here. So don't worry about it. Hey, a Thoughtseize. Cultivate, also, I assume?
Jayanna, did you see my shirt?
It's a pretty good shirt. I assume they get rid of Cultivate here. That's my guess. Could be Courser, but yeah, it's Cultivate. Yeah, I called it. Hey, Boseiju. Nice. All right, land pass. Pass. Let's just destroy, take my turn. Crypt Breaker, so we just play this and play Courser. Oh, I gotta pay a life? That's fine. Totally fine. Oh, I was like, Boseiju? But it's Lair of the Hydra. They just look super similar. That was very confusing. Each opponent sacks a non-token creature. Okay. I mean, they knew it was coming. They saw my hand. So, okay. And they also know I have nothing else going on because I can't play this. Lair of the Hydra will enter tapped. Kind of doesn't matter because we can't play anything else and we have the mana for Boseiju if we need it. So, sure. Pass. Cycle Fetid Pools. Liliana of the Veil. They're going to make us discard more stuff, huh? If you make me discard a card, I'm discarding Gutterbones. Spoilers. It wants to be in my graveyard, or I want it to be in my graveyard. So, you got it. Submit. It's Gutterbones. Pass to attackers. This artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. So I can't choose Lily. Shut up out there. God damn, it's so loud. Okay. 4 land. This would be a 5th. Which doesn't... I mean, it gets us closer to this, but not, like, meaningfully closer. I guess we just get rid of this. Draw a card. It's the swamp that I wanted. Perfect. Play Cryptbreaker. And pass. Okay. We have Boseiju up and available. And yes, I know we can destroy non-basics. They make me sack a creature. Ooh, do I sack the land? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah. X equals 1. Pay it. It's a creature. I sack a creature. It's the land. Key to the Archive. You got it. And then they discard a card. Okay, good to know. Let's see what they discard. Obviously, we won't necessarily get to see what they draft unless they immediately discard it. But what are the options? Approach, Day of Judgment, Time Warp, Counterspell, Demonic Tutor. These seem like good cards. Oh, Jesus. Okay. They discarded Infernal Grasp. Concealed Courtyard enters tapped. That's fine. What does Cryptbreaker do? Discard a card, make a 2/2 zombie. Play the land. Combat. Attack Lily for 1, I suppose. Oh, right. Yeah. Silly me. I was like, why doesn't that work? Because they didn't lose life. I didn't attack them. Memory Deluge. Top X. 2 into their hand, the rest in the bottom. You got it. Okay. 2 more mana. 3 more mana available on their side. They can make us discard cards. Spoilers, I would probably discard Boseiju. Evolved Sleeper. I guess I could just discard Titan of Industry, right? And then just destroy their creature. Oh, it's artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. I could destroy Key to the Archive, but do I really need it at that point? It's 2 mana. Sure. I will discard Titan of Industry because we're nowhere near it. We've got a lot more like good things going on besides that, so we'll do that. Whoops. Pass to attackers. Nothing's happening there. Sure. I'll get rid of their Key to the Archive. It goes away. I just need to draw the Ramanap Excavator here, that's all. Or the Gitrog Monster. We are 1 land away from being able to play the Gitrog Monster. That's pretty cool. Interesting. They wouldn't kill Lily to make me sack my Cryptbreaker, would they? I will pass, I think. Yeah, I mean, they have the mana to evolve Evolved Sleeper, so obviously attacking them or Lily would be very stupid here with just my 1/1. Because it would not be a trade. They would just, as you can see, make it a 2/2. And then a 3/3. Oh, 3 or less. Works for me. No discarding for me. I sure do have Languish in the Gitrog Monster, though. Okay, they draw a card and lose a life. They have a 4/4 with Death Touch now. Each player discards a card. I wonder if I'll discard Languish. Oh, look, I did.
Oh, it's the one where her dress is so vivid.
It's gorgeous, right?
And she looks like Angelina Jolie. See?
Ugh. Hey, Primal Might. That's really good discard fodder. Pass the turn. Okay, well now they can make me sack Cryptbreaker, that's for sure. Is it target player? Yeah, okay. That's fine. They draw a card and lose a life. They have a 5/5 now. God, I'd love that 5th land.
Land ho.
Not quite. Each player discards a card. Discard fodder. Primal Might. What a terrible card to have drawn there. Still not attacking me. I drew the land. Thank God. Okay. The Gitrog monster. It's a 6/6 Death Touch.
Who's hungry?
No attacks. Hostage Taker to steal the Gitrog monster. To steal Cryptbreaker. Okay. I mean, they can play it right now. Oh, because then they can make me sack a creature. Got it. Yeah. I mean, me being short on land and them having discard is, like, been destroying me this game. Alright, let me sack a plains. Or, excuse me, that's not a plains at all. That's a forest. Sometimes I know what words mean. Sometimes I don't. They can...
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
I hate Almond Joys, man. Coconut's gross. That's just me. You're more than welcome to pop in and be like, coconut's not... Oh, my God. Fuck this format. Oh, God, I hate it. So annoying. All right, fine. They do let Lily die. But I had so many good things going on, opponent. Yeah, look. Yay. I play a Planeswalker. I wonder if it will die or if I will. Oh, wait. Both will be true. Concede. Oh.
Thank you, Tanilicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thursday will be a lot better than this, by the way, everybody. 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. Don't forget. We'll be live playing some Wilds of Eldraine, thanks to Wizards for the unlocked account. We will be playing Draft and Sealed all day long. Lord Tupperware, they are someone that we might come up against on Thursday. That's cool. That's very cool. All right. This hand is awkward. Ugh. This is not green. This is not green. This is, but... Ugh. All right, fine. Keep. Very awkward hand. Overgrown Tomb. It can enter tapped. I don't need to pay the life. Gross. Ugh, that's not it either. Drowning Ichor is a sorcery. This is an instant, but I'm not going to need it. So I'm going to play... Fine. It's part black. I'll play it. It enters tapped. I need a green, untapped green source. So a forest. Right now. Didn't get it. Cool. Go for the throat.
It looks like somebody already did. There's like a purple dot.
Oh, it's the...
Oh, it's
you
the
can
light
see through
behind
the
their arm.
Yeah. Cryptbreaker. Yeah, Cryptbreaker. Fine. Pass. It's summoning sick, otherwise I would use its ability right away, but because I can't, I will wait. Intrepid Adversary, which they can use once. It has a Valor counter, and their other creatures get +1/+1. Oh, and that creature. Got it. Okay. Pass to attackers. Take our turn. Drew the Swamp. That's cool. Okay. It's not green, though. I need the green for the Courser. Damn. Do I drown in Ichor and just kill that and proliferate, or do I languish? That kills my Crypt Breaker. When I say Crypt Breaker, Intrepid Adversary, sorry, is what I meant with this. Yeah, whatever, I'll kill it. No proliferating.
Don't you have 2 green and that and that? Or no?
This is not green.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it's Mardu. In the turn. No. So Mardu, blue, red, and black. So this is the only green source we have. I just want to play Courser or Crewfix. Languish will help against Giver of Runes, because protection does not help your creature if it has 0 toughness. It is still dead.
The satisfied customer is agreeing a languish.
Oh no, that means they were saying it for last turn. I'm not languishing now. I'm not gonna. They only have a 1/2. I'll wait for them to commit more to this board for that. I will pass. Because this is another only? Yes, another. So it doesn't count itself, which is a good sign. So if I really had to, I could like Primal Might on this thing. Yorion. It's a good card. This does not kill Yorion, notably, the Languish. Okay, so nothing was exiled, so nothing comes back. That is technically a 5th land, or we could destroy their only red source. Seems pretty okay. Let's do it. Destroy your red source. See what happens. Yeah, it worked. Thanks, Beseiju. Still don't have that second green. Looking a little awkward. Oh, but they get to go at a different red source. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well. Pass? Oh, good. Okay. Thank you, Marcus.
He says, look at Vivian Reed's second ability.
Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. And that would be Yorion. That's sick art. Pass to attackers. We take 4 in the air. I have no blocks. Now, notably, it does mean that I have to languish before I play Vivian, because Jetmir's Garden enters tapped, which means that next turn we'll have the second green for Vivian. So we need to languish now. Okay. We pay a life to do it, but that's fine. Might as well use Giver of Runes before it dies to give Yorion protection from something. Your choice. Green or black, but it kind of doesn't matter. It still gets -4/-4 because it is not a target. It's a global effect. It's just that because it has 5 toughness, it's an 0/1. So. But the Giver of Runes would have been able to give it pro-green, so we wouldn't have been able to kill it with Vivian. And now we can.
Cool.
They did just pass the turn, which is a little scary. I will try it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Do I succeed in trying to do this? Kill Yorion. Fingers crossed.
It worked.
It sure did. I could play this land. It is a 6th land, which would let me Titania's Command next turn, which would let me look for more land. How many cards are in their graveyard? 5? I could also just exile their graveyard and gain 5 life. Sure. I'll play this as a land for the turn. And pass. They had 1,000,000 mana and did not use any of it, so they just skipped a whole turn cycle. That's really good. I like that a lot. Vivian is dead. That is more than fine. She did her work, man. That is more than fine. And that's their whole turn. Even better. Okay. Courser first. Because we won't be able to Titania's Command this turn. I understand that, but still. Courser of Krufix, not a land on top. Play Concealed Courtyard, gain a life. Sack this, draw a card. I guess I could have done that first, but... Okay. Ramanop Excavator is the next card.
Nice.
I'm going to get to play Gutterbones because it was my last mana that was open. Okay. All right, well, with Ramanop Excavator... Whoops, sorry. And 2 land in my graveyard. Seems pretty good. Nissa, who shakes the world, Amy.
Oh, sick. She's so cool.
All right, so they can make their lands into 3/3s. Okay. They sure do make that land into a 3/3 with Vigilance. Spoilers, I block. Phyrexian Metamorph to copy my Courser of Krufix. Then they gain a life. Okay. Ramanop Ooh, Siege Rhino on top. That's cool. Fiery Islet, gain the life. Draw the card. Land on top. That's unfortunate, but fine. Because basically I'm going to draw it next turn instead of doing anything else with it. Pass. Primal Might would give +1/+1, which is not enough. Then it fights, so yeah. Briarbridge Tracker is a 2/3 that investigates, and then if they have a token, it's a 4/3, which they do, but then they sack it, so it's back to a 2/3. They just really wanted to draw that card. But with Courser, they're revealing their top card as well. Wolfwillow Haven. Okay. Now that doesn't make it a forest. It's still a plains, but it does tap for green. Okay. Play the land, gain a life. You got it. Sack it, make a 2/2. Okay. But now they have a token, which makes their tracker a 4/3. That's cool. Very, very cool. We drew the land. We have Dromoka's Command on top. Well, Titania's Command. Let us get 2 land. Put 2 counters on each creature you control. So I could just make 2 bears, put 2 counters on everything, and then have the biggest creatures on the board by a lot.
That sounds good.
It really does. They also have 7 cards in their graveyard. Yeah, it's going to be these 2. These 2? No, I think making 4/4s is more important. Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's play the Islet that they know about. Gain a life. Swing with Gutterbones at Nissa and see what they do. Because basically, they know I can get Gutterbones back. They're basically sacking a land to trade with Gutterbones. Works for me.
Nice.
Next turn, I can swing a bunch of things at Nissa, so that feels pretty good. Okay, one of their planes is a creature now. Okay. Dromoka's Command with Tarmogoyf on top. Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Target player sacks an enchantment. They don't have an enchantment because they sacked the Wolfwillow Haven earlier. Oh! Courser of Krufix is an enchantment. Never mind. That works. You got it. Alright, so it's they sack an enchantment and we fight. So they sack an enchantment and I'm going to have my 4/6 fight their 4/3. Okay. Then I will Siege Rhino.
Does he have eyeballs on him?
Siege Rhino?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's like little decorative things.
Yeah. Combat. Take Marcus's advice. Swing out at Nissa. Put her to at least 4. But otherwise they could let all of it through or more of it than that through and just let her die. Okay, so they're going to kill Courser, which is annoying but fine. Honestly, the Ramanop Excavator is worse for me to lose here. So, Courser can be lost here, not a huge deal. I think the better play, if I was doing it, if I was doing this again, I would have played Siege Rhino first, then fought Siege Rhino against their thing. Yeah, I don't have Primal Might this turn because I only have a black source and a blue-red source, and this needs green, unfortunately. But it's fine. They actually don't kill Ramanop Excavator, so we're great. That's fine. Okay, Nissa goes to 4. We keep Excavator. I'll bring back Gutter Bones, pay the 1 life. That's fine. I've gained a lot off of land. That's for sure. So, okay. Yeah, we're good. They can make a 3/3, but like I just don't care. This is Wildborn Preserver. It's a 2/2. They can put like a million counters on it when this comes in. You got it. They've had to tap a lot of their forests, so Nissa duplicating for them doesn't help as much as it would have. But they make it an 11/11. Okay. You got it. Okay. Tarmogoyf. We don't know what my top card is anymore. Tarmogoyf would be a 6/7. That's cool. Oh, and then it fights. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Siege Rhino would be an 11/12 and could kill their Wildborn Preserver.
That sounds sick.
It sure does. And Siege Rhino has Trample, so then we just attack them for a million. Seems good. Marcus knows what's up. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That's what we said? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 on Siege Rhino, you know, the one with Trample. And then we fight the Wildborn Preserver. Auto pay by paying a life. Worth it. That thing dies. Siege Rhino has 1 damage left on it, but it's got Trample. So, combat. I'm going to swing 1, 2, 3 at Nissa, and 11, 1 creature, but 11 damage at their face.
Wow.
And see what happens.
Okay.
They do kill Siege Rhino, and then Nissa also dies. They go to 7, and we end our turn. Okay, we're at 15, they're at 7, and they are top decking. Yeah, there it is.
Thank you, Lord Tupperware.
Yes, very thank you, Lord Tupperware. Again, fellow content creator, to my recollection, is Lord Tupperware. So hopefully, maybe we'll see them on Thursday again as well. Okay.
Marcus says Primal Might would really help force through damage.
Yeah, that's why I said Marcus knows what's up, because that was what helped us win that game for sure. The Primal Might on the Siege Rhino killing their 11/11 and then killing them, basically killing them, was exactly what we needed. All right, so we have both colors and the Fiery Islet, which, by the way, the only land I believe in our deck that is not one or the other of our colors, and we have had it in our opening hand every single game. Just throwing that out there. But this hand is awkward as shit. The only thing we could play is Drown in Ichor. I think I mulligan this. I guess I could always sack this and draw a card, but
I would mulligan.
That's better. That's very interesting. I would probably ditch Iganjo here. Or Dramoka's Command? No, it's Iganjo. Iganjo goes away. Then we play the Swamp to play the Crypt Breaker. Sick. Okay. Rankle, huh? Combat. get some early damage in. We need one more land to be able to play Rankle on curve. Got there, because that enters tapped. We'll play that first. Combat. Attack for 1. All right, Rankle's next turn. That is hilarious. Oh, God. Okay. Rankle is a 3/3 flying haste. I assume they counter it.
Sick.
They counter it. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all.
I didn't realize Rankle could fly.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fairy rogue. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I see the wings. I never noticed them before. I thought it was background.
Put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, and then they fight, prevent all damage, so I don't care about any of that right now. Dromoka's command will not help me, except at instant speed, so maybe later. I'll try to play Gutterbones and see what happens. It resolves. Okay. And I will try to attack for 1. Nightclub Bouncer flashes in. Okay. Actually, this works. Watch. It hits. Now, they can bounce that, and it perpetually gains that it costs 2 more. Or, I could put a +1/+1 counter on it and have it fight your shit. So, my creature gets a counter. Then my creature fights your creature. So, they both die, and your ability does nothing. Cool.
Nice.
Yes, Dromoka's command. That felt good. That's really cool. I like that. Blade Splicer, they get a 4/4 or 3/3. Okay, with first strike. You got it. I need a green off the top for either of these. That isn't it. Vraska, mana value 3 or less. So we could get rid of their golem and just leave them with a 1/1? Sure. She goes to 1. So if I have to trade my Crypt Breaker, I will. But I would let them make that decision. I assume they're in some form of a blink deck. So.
Marcus says Primal Might would...
You read that already.
Oh.
Sorry.
Dissatisfied customer says the Everse.
The Everse? I don't know what that means. Okay. Legion's Landing. They make another 1/1 token. They have 2 1/1 tokens. Okay. Well, notably, I may sack another permanent. If I do, I gain a life and draw a card. But I could also just not sack a permanent and put her to 3. So I decline. Play Tarmogoyf as a 4/5.
Nice.
Damn right. That's why Tarmogoyf's
Seems
good.
like it'll be effective.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Siren Storm Tamer, so they can sack that to counter any spell or ability that targets them or a creature they control. You got it. Okay. They attack both at Vraska. I will kill the life linker so that they cannot keep gaining life. Vraska goes down to 2. A green off the top would be great, deck. They have put a stop on my upkeep for some nice unknown reason. They let me draw the forest. How kind of them. Let's see. When it enters, search for a basic, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. I don't exactly need that, but it's a 2/3. This is a 2/4. They do have counter mana up. So I'll try to play the Mythic first and see what happens. Yeah! Vendilion Click. They steal my Courser? Oh, they put it on the bottom of my library. Wait, what? Choose a non-land card from it. If you do, they reveal the chosen card, put it at the bottom, and then draw a card. So they didn't choose it? I'm confused. Search for any basic. I need the green more, so I'll choose the green. For Vraska, +2. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Could sack this Triome. It's basically a swamp. And we drew Languish. That's a very good draw, actually. Yeah, Vraska dies here to damage in the air, but that's fine. We're going to Languish and get rid of everything else. So, not a problem.
Marcus says, a cultivator. We need stuff to sack to Vraska.
Right. And so that is what I did. They have transformed Legion's Landing. They have gotten Time Warp off of Rabble Rousing. What a top deck for Rabble Rousing. Okay, well, we'll see if we live long enough to be able to cast Languish and literally wipe their entire board.
Sick.
I mean, it would be sick, except they took an extra turn off of their card. So we will see if we can live long enough to wipe their board. They make 1 million soldiers, or citizens, right? But that's thankfully irrelevant with Languish. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. They think they have this game won, which is actually hilarious to me. I'll block here and here, since that's the most damage I can block. I take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and go to 10. They go to 18, but their board is now empty.
Haha.
Unless they have the counterspell in hand. That had to have been a top deck as well, because they were empty-handed. I don't... okay, sure. Sometimes you just have it all, man. I don't really know what else to do about that.
Yeah.
Languish's sorcery speed. I guess I just lose now. I guess I should concede.
Thank you, Cold Cooler.
Wow. Sometimes you just have it all. What the fuck? Okay, sure. That makes sense. Cube. Why? Why? Getting the Time Warp off of the Rabble Rousing, and then having the counterspell off the top to deal with the board wipe. Fish Fuzz 99 is who we're playing against now.
Yes.
Hey, we don't have the Islet. Oh, that enters tapped.
Since when are fish fuzzy?
You'd have to ask them. Since 99, obviously. Fish Fuzz 99.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Asked and answered. I don't know, Amy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you. I do not know. Deathrite Shaman turn 1. Damn. Okay. Well, might as well Jetmir's Garden? Or do I just go for the throat and get rid of this thing? From a graveyard. So that would count mine. So I kind of do need to get rid of that thing. That's scary. Alright, goodbye, Deathrite Shaman. You're scary. I'll get rid of you. That thing could mess up our strategy pretty severely, so...
Uh-oh.
But I just killed it, so we're fine.
Yay.
I just meant, like, I wanted to just play a creature instead, but they made me do it. Let's play a Gunjo, I believe. And then cultivate for 2 more land. I'm going to do one of each, I think. One onto the battlefield, the other into your hand. This one can go onto the battlefield, and that one into my hand. No big deal there. Cultivate. Nice. Very nice. Okay. I wonder what kind of deck they have. God damn it. Forest and a plains. They put the forest on the field and the plains in their hand. Actually, sack a land, conjure 2 Mishra's Foundries onto the battlefield tapped.
Nice.
So if I play...
Makes me feel like it's Monopoly.
If I play Jetmir's Garden, does that make sense? No, I play the forest that they know about. I play Gutterbones, and then I play the Groundbreaker. Then I sack a forest, get 2 Mishra's Foundries, and then pass. Okay, we're doing things.
I was just going to say, you did it.
I mean, we're trying. Lotus Cobra, that's a great card for them.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see that one either. Okay. They get 1 extra mana. So they have 4 this turn. for Siege Rhino. Our decks are very similar. Hey, look! What a draw.
Way.
What a draw. Amazing. That's hilarious. All right, I'm curious. No, I can't do that. Can I? I guess I have to, right? Yeah, let's do it. This thing isn't doing anything on the battlefield anymore. I'll attack for 3. Take the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait. Take the bait. They just go to 20. You got it. Okay. Siege Rhino. Interesting. Play this. Okay. End the turn, because I can do this at instant speed. Or I should just do it now and get rid of their creature land. No, that's fine. End the turn. Okay. Lotus Cobra activates. That's fine. At this point, I assume they can just cast everything anyway. You may return a permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's cool. Good for them.
Yeah.
They choose Deathrite Shaman. That sucks. That's fine. We only have the forest in our graveyard right now, so that's fine. Totally fine. Take my turn. Drew a land. Artifact, enchantment, or land. So combat. Attackers swing for 3 again. Siege Rhino finally blocks. That happens. I guess I'll just kill it. Why not? Okay. Black, green, white. So they do have 2 black sources. How much is this to activate? 2? So 2 and 2. I'll play the land and pass. Specifically says attacking assembly worker. Alright, so they get to kill Siege Rhino. They lose 2 life. And we probably lose the game. They have Courser as well. Yeah, they're definitely... Oh, and Day of Judgment, destroy all creatures on top. Okay. Not much I can do about that.
Nope.
They're going to get one of our lands out of our graveyard to tap for mana if they need to. Oh, actually, I can destroy an enchantment.
Nice.
It is nice. Okay. We now know their Day of Judgment is on top, which is very scary and annoying, but Boseiju wouldn't have helped us with that, and so here we go just waiting. They get to get a land. It might help them, but it did not. It's just a basic island. Congrats, Lotus Cobra activates for presumably nothing, but maybe the last card in their hand is the thing that they can cast now? Who knows? 6/6 attacks. Oh, it's whenever it enters or attacks? God, I really don't know what Sun Titan does, huh? Okay. That really sucks. Okay. I guess I block. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what we draw, but I don't see how we win this game now. Field of the Dead ain't it. Mega 2/2. Pass. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Okay. They exile our sorcery and we lose 2 life. because Deathrite Shaman is super annoying, and I already tried to kill it once, and it didn't stick because Sun Titan's a thing.
Ugh.
6/6 2/4 all coming in. All right, let's make this a 2/2. Just in case. Let's make this a 2/2. Pass to blocks. Block both on the Courser and one on the Sun Titan. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. One Foundry lives, of course, but the Courser finally goes away. But of course, next turn, Sun Titan gets to attack and they just get it back. You can't, Marcus. It's specifically attacking assembly workers. So you can't. It's specifically attacking. Otherwise, I definitely would have done that. Hey, look, Vraska.
Yay.
Doesn't work the way I want it to, though.
Does anything?
God, that's a mood.
That's the reason why I'm asking.
Thanks, Amy. I don't know. So, non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less wouldn't really help us here. Like DRT, but again, they just get it back because it's literally only stuff that can be gotten back with Sun Titan. So, I will sack a land and draw a card and gain a life. Let's sack this Tapped Forest.
Okay.
We drew Takanuma. Mill 3. Return a creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. But that won't help. Because we get back Siege Rhino, but that doesn't do anything for us. We could just play it and get a 2/2, which also doesn't do much.
Well.
Shit. Damn it, man. That is rough. I have no idea what to do. Guess I just hold. Exile another instant and make us lose 2 more life because Deathrite Shaman is awful. They get to attack and kill Vraska here. And there's just nothing I can do about it. And they get their Courser back, and there's just nothing I can do about it because this format is absolute trash. And I have always hated it, and I probably always will. Well, I'm so bad at it.
At least you gave it a decent shot.
So bad at it. Sure. I'll try to get more Mishra's Foundries. We take 3 and go to 12, and we lose our Planeswalker.
But we still have Kiora.
Hey, look! They get Ramanap Excavator. We still have Kiora. Nice.
At the beach.
Yeah. Urborg Scavengers.
They're so cute.
If we had gotten this a turn earlier, we could have gotten rid of Courser of Krufix. But instead, we didn't. Oh, but it's got to be a different name. Oh, 7 or more with different names, so we're good. Yeah, that's fine. We sack the Mishra's Foundry to get 2 more Mishra's Foundries. It still doesn't work, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we don't have different names anymore. That's annoying. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to concede. I'm kind of done with this one.
Thank you, Fish Fuzz 97.
99.
Oh. Why did I say 97?
I don't know. Why did you say 97?
I don't know.
Only you can answer that question, Amy.
No, I
can't. Firemind Vessel. Era of Innovation. And Wildest Dreams.
Nice.
By the way, fair heads up, dissatisfied customer, when someone's upset, telling them to relax never works. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, I thought he was singing the song.
No.
Because he said boom and then relax.
Oh, I assumed it was because I was like, I hate this format. I've always hated this format, and I probably always will. But definitely telling someone who feels that way to relax is the way to go, for sure. Okay, so we are gonna try something. You know what? I'll try Oracle of the Alpha. Why not? If we're playing this format, we might as well get ridiculous with it. 3 mana, 2/3 flying. When it enters, conjure the power 9 into your library, and then shuffle.
Okay.
And then whenever it attacks, we can scry 1, but that's kind of irrelevant. We just basically let it hit the battlefield and then get the power 9, and then just draw a bunch of cards until we draw all of the power 9 and just try to win that way.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Sounds right.
We play blue, we do well, we get the power 9, and we move on with our lives. Wormcoil Engine? I mean, that's a pretty good card. 6 mana, 6/6 Death Touch Lifelink. When it dies, make a 3/3 Death Touch, and when it dies, and a 3/3 Lifelink as well. We could also take Kaito. What do you do? Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, return one of them to its owner's hand. You may activate loyalty abilities of him twice this turn, rather than only once. But that's... Up to one target creature can attack or block until your next turn. You can draw a card. Yeah, sure. I'll try Kaito. Why not? It's an interesting one. Very interesting one. Confirmed.
Yeah. Chingataxius.
Whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, or a sorcery spell, counter that spell. It triggers only once each turn. Sure, why not? Like I said, we're just... If I'm going to be, like, annoyed and getting upset, I might as well just do stupid, dumb things. Who are we playing against, or drafting with? PYQZ, Futiboladex, Squig, Caleb Ryder, okay, Ard Reese, someone with a, I believe, Japanese name, could be wrong on that, and Chiron. Interesting.
Marcus says, first pack is insane.
First pick. Oh, pack. Okay, sorry. Yes, yeah, I mean... What? So, okay, Marcus, tell me, out of that one, what would you have picked? Because I picked this for the memes and for the nonsense. But if you know, like, you know, what would you have taken? Because you're probably had time to look at it a lot more than I did. So I'm curious. I mean, this is just, like... Have you cast a legendary spell? I mean, this is legendary. This is legendary. This is not. I could just take Rafine's Tower, which is 2 of my colors, and white. What do you do? When it enters, return a creature an opponent controls with power less than its power to its owner's hand. I'll probably try Rona. That's fine.
Satisfied customer says, you would have won. Why are you guys so serious? I don't think you would have won.
No, definitely not. There's 0% chance of that. But I mean, usually we can be a lot more light, and that's why I said I moved to this kind of a deck because it's fine.
Marcus says Oracle was totally the pick. Wandering Emperor, a close second. We had 3 other cards there too.
Okay. Hey, I'm glad I picked the right one. That's what matters to me. In fact, if you look, it's got the medallions floating around it, as well as the Black Lotus.
Yeah.
For the different... So, like, I think... I can't point at it with my mouse, but the bottom left, I believe that's the Time Twister. In the middle, I think, is the Time Warp. Or not Time Warp, but Time Walk. The top right is the Black Lotus. And then the ones around it are the gems or the jets or whatever you want to call them. Okay, right now we are blue with a tiny bit of black splash. So it's not Thoughtseize. It could be Palladium Mirror, to be honest. We have Jin Gataxius at 7. So, sure. could help us ramp up to that. Hall of Storm Giants is actually probably the pick.
I love that art so much.
Thoughtseize or Hall, yeah. Okay.
Literally, that is my favorite foil of all time.
And we have that foil, right? That's why you're saying that? Yeah. I feel like I remember opening it, but not like, I can't be like, I specifically have it in my mind. I just feel like I remember that we opened it, and I know you loved it. And I know you loved it. It's very cool. I mean, Vendilion Click is definitely a card that we could take here. Good lord. Wow. Okay. 3 mana, 3/1 flash flying. When it enters, look at target opponent's hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player reveals the chosen card, puts it on the bottom of their library, and then draws a card. Okay. Yeah. I'll take it. Hey, God Eternal Kefnet. You may reveal the first card you draw each turn as you draw it. Whenever you reveal an instant or a sorcery, copy that card and you may cast the copy. It costs 2 less. When it dies or is put into exile from the battlefield, you may put it into its owner's library, 3rd from the top. I mean, just a consistently recurring creature? Sure.
Dude was totally holding in as dump.
So a dump?
Wow.
Okay. Anyway. Wow. I will take Mishra's Bauble, I suppose. Disdainful Stroke. Sky Strike Officer. There's kind of nothing here for us, really. I guess I just take the land in case I have any of those colors later. And just put it in the sideboard. But yeah, that pack was not great for us. Shieldred. I do not know how this came back. Or why. When it enters, each opponent sacks a non-token creature or planeswalker for 5 mana. We exile her only as a sorcery and only if an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. I mean, that's kind of the hope, right? Sure, I'll take it. Could be Champion of Wits as well, but I mean, I believe, and I'm going to find out from him when he says something, I believe that Shieldred was going to be one of the cards that Marcus said, because this was our opening pack, that we had as a choice after Oracle. That's my guess. I look forward to hearing from you, Marcus, on that one.
Shieldred looks like her eyes are just made out of the inside of a toaster. Oh, Eric is here. She says, hey, friends.
Erica, it's great to see you. How are you? Ooh, Rankle comes back? What? Okay.
It is great to see you.
Yes, for sure. Draw 2, discard 1 unless you attacked this turn. It's probably still Rankle, but card draw spells are going to be important for sure. I'll take that. I still don't know what this card does. I read it before, but I don't know what it does. Turn a creature with power less than its power. If it was a token, conjure a duplicate of it into your hand. Oh, wasn't a token. Okay, interesting. So we could copy their best creature, basically?
Marcus says, Shelly, but champion is Dees too. Chart a Course.
Chart a Course would have been your pick. Okay. All right, good to know. Probably just Mutavault.
Erica says, it's been a rough day. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Insomnia hit really hard, so I was awake for about 22 hours before I slept. And my body is currently acting up, but I'll be all right.
Good. The last part of it is good, obviously. What do you do with the Black Kicker? Return a non-token, non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If it was kicked, conjure a duplicate of that card into your hand. It perpetually gains. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast this spell. I mean, if this comes back, obviously the dream is to play Vesuvan Mist with the kicker on your own Oracle of the Alpha, right? So you play Oracle on turn 3. On turn 4, you play the Mist, bounce the Alpha back to your hand, conjure a duplicate of Alpha into your hand, and then the next turn, play one of the Alphas, get a second set of Power 9 into your deck. Then the third Alpha, get a third set of Power 9 into your deck.
That seems fucking unnecessary.
I'm taking Gix's command, but I hope this comes back just so we could possibly live that dream, because that's hilarious to me. Well, Erica, if you're around on Thursday, don't forget early access starting at 1, and for any part, of course, as you know, of the day that you are available. We will be here for it. So
Dissatisfied customer says not telling you to relax soon.
Thanks. Pro humans, pay a life, sack another creature, put a -1/-1 on its one-turn creature and draw a card, discard a card, proliferate. We could just take Zagoth Triome, which is our 2-land that we need, plus the green for like splashing Maelstrom Pulse.
Nice.
With Spar's headquarters that would also be helpful for that.
Oh yeah.
So sure, why not?
Marcus says command or make disappear.
Yeah, so I said I took command. Yeah. And then he said Triome. Sick. I caught it. I appreciate the help, Marcus, for sure. But what about Crater of Behemoth?
Just tickle him.
He's taller than the trees. The trees can't tickle him, Amy.
The trees can tickle him if he bends.
He wouldn't do that. He's just going to walk forward and kill everything in his path.
What if he gets hungry? He'll bend to eat something.
That's true.
Like one of the trees that's going to tickle him.
Like one of the trees. Okay, Vran, what do you do? Whenever one or more other creatures you control die, they lose 2, you gain 2. Triggers only once each turn. Could just take Thief of Sanity. It's a 2/2 flyer for 3. When it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of their library, exile one of them face down, the rest into their graveyard, and we can cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and spend mana of any type to cast it. Yes, please.
I think they might be mistaken that they lost their sanity. I think it's their skull they're missing.
No. It is a Thief of Sanity, so it steals other things' sanity.
Okay. I was like, just going out on a limb, but I think...
Marcus agrees with me. Hell yes.
Nice, okay.
That's always a good feeling, Marcus. Thank you. There's Gonti. Jesus. There's Botanical Sanctum, which would help us with our green splash. But it's Gonti or Sword, I imagine. How many creatures do I have? 11 versus 3 none? Jesus. Yeah, my instinct is Gonti. I feel like it could be Sword. It could be Woe Strider as well. Those are very good cards. I think I'm going to highlight Gonti, but I will wait and see what some folks think as well. Pro Red, Pro Green. Exile the top 2 cards of our library. We can play them this turn. We can play an additional land this turn. Yeah. It's probably not that particular sword. That is the Gruul sword, Amy, so I apologize.
See it.
But I love Gonti so much. It's such a good card. Such a good card. So yeah, I will take Gonti for the lulz. Gonti.
Nice.
Yes.
We're stupid Dimir right now.
We are very Dimir right now, for sure. Speaking of which, there's Terramander.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Terramander says trans rights. There is Spectral Sailor, and there is Morbid Opportunist. Interesting. I feel like I would say Opportunist here, but we're low on 1-drops. So it definitely could be Terramander instead.
Lily's Lottery is here. Saying howdy, cutie pies, with a wave.
What is up, Lily? Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw that you shared your video on Dave's Discord. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet, but I'm definitely interested. I am a guy who has been known to enjoy doing scratch-off tickets before, so I'm curious to check it out for sure. We just get a hostage taker, huh?
Okay.
I mean, it's got to be that, right? I know there's fetid pools here, but like, really? It's got to be hostage taker, right? This card's insane.
Are you asking me?
I'm talking out loud, but sure, if you have opinions, you are always welcome to give them.
I don't.
I know. It's fine.
I just shrugged.
It's more than fine.
Marcus says, I've put Gonti in every EDH deck I have that is black.
Yeah. Like, you're just like, oh, this is in EDH, there are bomb cards out the ass. In Cube, there are bomb cards out the ass. It's like, oh, do you have bomb cards? Now I have bomb cards, in addition to my own bomb cards. Now, the interesting thing is, Brazen Borrower, very similar to Vendilion Clique, which we took earlier, in that it's a 3-mana 3/1 with flash and flying and can do nonsense things with cards in hands and stuff. But there's also just Go for the Throat.
Lily says, super cool. We have a good time over there.
Why, out of all of these cards, would you select Fight with Fire? What? Arena, please. Must you? Get the hell out of here. right? We need a lot more removal still. Well, then it's Rift, I guess. Sounds good. Drowning Ichor. Vesuvian Mist came back.
Nice.
I said I would try it. Drowning Ichor is that removal, Marcus, but I'm trying to be degenerate here, so I got to pick this. This would be the adult pick. I'm not being an adult right now. I'm taking this card because, yeah, I want to. This one just creates tokens. That's not it. I guess it's Yawgmoth. I don't even know that I'm playing this card. I'll put it in the sideboard. Same thing with Grimflayer. Woestrider and the Sword of Forge and Frontier came back. Take Woestrider. All right, so pack 3 will be...
Nice.
I was going to take that last time. Sure. Morbid Opportunist. And Siren Stormtamer for countering.
Sick.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, hey, look. Fight with Fire. They really wanted me to take that card. Noxious Gearhulk. That's removal. You may destroy target creature. And you gain life equal to its toughness. Seems good, man. I guess. God damn. That's dumb. There's not a lot for us in this pack. Like, I would take Gutterbones. Obviously, Uro would be sick. I'm sure someone else will take that, but... Flesh Gorger is a 7/5 menace lifelink, but there's also Edict and Commit to Memory. It's probably Edict just based on our need for removal.
Marcus agrees.
Good.
Satisfied customer says bait.
You think the Flesh Gorger's bait? What do we got? Pact of Negation. We watched an opponent like fully with their full chest just play this card and then lose next turn. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't know what the card did, and that's totally fine. I've played many cards in this format that I don't know what they do, so I'm not trying to make fun of them or anything, but
Marcus says Deluge.
Okay. Works for me. Look at the top. X. X is the amount of mana spent to cast the spell. 2 of them into your hand, the rest in the bottom. Perfect. Let's do... Counter spell unless the controller pays 1. Obviously, Infernal Grasp is better than Cut Down in this instance because this is technically conditional, whereas this is not. Yeah.
Okay.
Marcus agrees as well. Yeah. Hopefully this comes back. That'd be sick, but I doubt it. But yeah, this is definitely the pick for removal purposes. Wow, there's just a Sword of Fire and Ice in here, huh?
Sick.
It's definitely Bloodchief's Thirst. That is removal.
There's a Time Warp.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Marcus, what do I do? I'm supposed to be taking removal, but isn't just another turn that much better? Oh, no. How many take an extra turn cards is too many? Oh, no.
Come on, Marcus.
Oh, no. It's still Thirst? Okay. Okay.
Got there.
We did it. The Scarab God.
Nice.
Holy shit. What was that you said, Marcus, about stupid Dimir? This feels pretty stupid Dimir to me. Do you remember what this card does?
No.
It's a 5-mana 5/5. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X and you gain X, where X is the number of zombies you control. But you can pay 4, exile a creature card from a graveyard, and make a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. So you can steal their creatures out of their graveyard and make 4/4 black zombies out of them.
Sick.
Draw, then discard. Draw, then discard. Comes back as a 2/3 flyer.
I remembered it being an amazing card, but that's about all I remembered.
Oh, yeah. Lily? Up to 1 target creature gets -2/-1 until your next turn. Sure. Yeah. Land? Okay.
All right.
Works for me. Lily was sort of removal, but... Toxrill the Corrosive.
I will be right back. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Over Baral's Expertise? It's a little expensive. We already have 1 7-drop. We also don't have a lot of card draw. It could just be Baral's Expertise. Boseiju. Okay. You got it. Inquisition over Gutterbones? Is that right? Inquisition. Okay. Oh, okay, Erica. I will do that. And of course, we'll wait till Amy gets back as well. But otherwise, absolutely. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, so I could take commit to memory here, I imagine would be the best choice. Over the Swarm Saboteur, which, I mean, it's a 2/2 for 2 with Menace and Ninjutsu for a black. So if it hits them, we get a Virus Beetle, which makes them discard a card, but like, kind of who cares? Field of Ruin or Ayara? Or Lair of the Hydra? Or Nantuko Slicer? Sure, Nantuko Slicer. Why not? I don't know. Cutdown came back, though. Field? Damn. Sorry, Marcus. All right, we got Cutdown, though. That's sick. Happy about that. Sword of Fire and Ice came back. I don't know why. I don't even know if I'm playing it, but I will at least put it in the sideboard. And if y'all think I should, Adanto and Azcanta are in this format. Good point. Good point. I got to take Giver of Runes for the deck box. And because Amy hates that art. Aether Channeler is in our colors. Let me know if we should keep it in the deck or not. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me know about Sword of Fire and Ice. I will put this in because we need that green splash as well. Don't think we're playing Grimflayer. Don't think we're playing Yawgmoth. And we do need 12 more cuts. So, you know, there's that as well. We will show what the deck looks like at this point. And then, of course, any thoughts that folks have, let me know in chat of what you think should be... what should be cut from here? Probably this. What the hell do you do? You can bounce one of their things, and if the creature wasn't a token, we just duplicate it. And we could do that as a 3/3 for 4 or a 6/6 for 6. I don't love it. If people disagree, let me know. But Jin goes, if we get to where that is our best thing, it's probably too late. That's fair. Probably get rid of Slicer as well. I don't even remember taking this card. Oh, yes, I do. Because it's got the kicker or whatever of the black. Yeah. That thing can definitely go away. We're barely in green at all, or if at all. So, I mean, it's literally just Maelstrom Pulse at this point. And maybe activation on Boseiju. And we've got 1, 2 green sources. 3 if you count this, but 2 for Boseiju, 3 for Maelstrom Pulse. I think that's fine. Also, I could probably be persuaded to just get rid of those. So, that's fine.
You do have 9 cuts.
Oh, I know. We already cut 2 cards, so we had 11.
Wow.
We cut, based on what Marcus said there at the bottom.
Jin goes.
Yeah, we cut Chin Gataxius, or your boy.
If we get to where that is our best thing, it's probably too late.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. He likes Boseiju and Pulse.
Yeah, I mean, they're great. So you're absolutely right. Well, Maelstrom Pulse for sure stays. So yeah, because of that, then the green lands stay. That's totally fine.
He feels like Rona can go. We don't have many legendaries.
Yep, I just ditched her. That's totally fine. She was an early pickup. Like, she can become Phyrexian Obliterator, but it's way late. So, and not super easy to do.
Oh, Erica says she's got good news?
Yeah, she said once the draft is done, and I said once you came back as well. So, yes, Erica, please. You are more than welcome. I'm sure Marcus will keep letting us know what he thinks. And, of course, Erica, if you want to let us know what you think, or C. Holland or whoever. Upon further review, yes, we are. We are what? There are more than 5. Oh, legendaries. Is that what you mean? So we have Rankle, Gonti, Junji, Scarab God, and Jadar, plus Kaito, etc.
Wow.
Oh, and God Eternal Kefnet, and Vendilion Click.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, sick.
A lot of legendaries.
Right, so we'll get Rona back. You got it. Rona is here. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, untap her, tap her to draw, then discard, and then for 5 and 2 life or 6, transform her into a 5/5 trample.
And Shieldred, he says.
Oh, good point.
Yep.
Okay. Sick. Yeah, that's a lot of legends. God damn.
So we just take everything out that's not a legend or Rona. Deck done.
It's definitely not.
Cut down can go, he says.
Oh, okay. I don't typically love cut down. I mean, I guess it's fine for like early drop stuff, but
Erica says, Amy's back. Good news time. I've had some success on a dating app recently. I've been talking with a guy for a few days and it's going good, but slow. And today another guy messaged me and we clicked too.
hell yeah.
Playing the field, Erica.
Congrats. That's awesome. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Good.
As much as you are comfortable, keep us posted on how it's going. We would love to hear about it.
Yeah.
Gear Hulk and commit.
I can't believe I'm saying that either. Nice.
Well, and that's our top end, like, price wise, right? So 5 will then be the top of our curve. It'll be the most expensive things we have are 5. So I'm assuming you're gonna then say I can cut land, but maybe not. Why do we have a plains? What's the plains for? Oh, why is Giver of Runes in here? Get the hell out of here.
The hell?
I took it for the deck box, but I guess it put it in the main deck instead of in the sideboard.
She's a sneaky one.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a last pick in the last pack. So, but I don't know why she was still there, and I don't know why it took me that long to notice it. She was just hiding. Because I was like, why is there a plains here? And then I was like, oh, Giver of Runes is just chilling up there.
She says, being respected and considered attractive by a man is a very new feeling to me. LOL.
Well, you're awesome, Erica. And while we are not pursuing one another romantically, I respect you. So.
Yes, and you are attractive whether or not he considers you to be.
That's also a very good point, yes.
He meaning any man.
Fair. All right, 5 more cuts, huh?
C. Holland says, cool. Hope it goes well for you when you decide to go on a date.
There you go.
Oh, I also tried my first ginger beer today. Isn't it great?
Amy likes ginger beer for sure.
I do.
Am I like taking up too much space? You can come closer if you want.
I don't get it anymore because I used to get the Polar brand, but they stopped making it during COVID because, they cut down on a lot of stuff. Marcus says Inquisition.
Yeah, I don't love Inquisition either. I just don't love cards like that. So, like, people who know how good, like, Thoughtseize is and stuff, that's perfectly fine. I'm just not that guy. So, I'm more than happy to cut Inquisition. More than happy.
Erica says, it's very nice, but I was very surprised at how legitimately spicy it was.
Ginger, right?
Yeah. I
forgot to move that. You told me to move it, and I never moved it.
That is true.
I'm blocking it, so if you want to get rid of it, no one will ever see it. Just don't show it to the camera.
I didn't.
Good. My bad. Terramander, you got it.
But he's so cute.
It's pretty cute.
As a constant ginger ale drinker, I was expecting ginger ale, but more. Ginger beer is nice, C. Helen says. MG toe for life? I don't know what that means.
Samesies. It can be our deck box, the Terramander. It actually can't based on Amy's rules. But it is very cool. I get it. It's very cool.
Yeah, ginger beer really isn't that similar to ginger ale at all. It's much more similar to like root beer than it is to ginger ale.
God, root beer's so good. I haven't had root beer in a long time. Despite the fact that we literally
We
have some inside.
Well, it's not cold.
No.
So.
Oh, yeah, because there was one in the fridge for a while, but we used it, right?
Yeah.
You drank it?
But that was the only one that was in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
The rest of them were just sitting on the floor.
I'm not missing it.
Yeah. Whatever.
2 to 3 more cuts. Channeler was the last pick. Do we want this? I mean, it bounces and or draws, or not and. It bounces or draws as a card. I guess technically it can make a bird as well, but that's probably the one that we're going to do the least. There's Woestrider as well, but we're not really doing a sacrifice theme. So what if we ditch Woestrider?
That goat.
And we ditch Channeler, and that's 41. I don't know if that's right. Let me know what you think. Let's do this as our deck box. We could also do Fight with Fire. So, Giver of Runes or Fight with Fire?
I don't think Jan is still here, so I can pick Giver of Runes. Erica says, I do have rum in the house too, so maybe I should make a dark and stormy. Greg is here saying, boom, Joe and Amy time. Is there any reason to consider just cutting Impulse and the G Splash entirely?
So, Marcus's point with that is that it's like we're a little lower on removal than we'd like to be. But I had considered that as well. By the way, I think we can switch out of Kiora for now, because if you remember, we got Galadriel.
Yeah, we did. Check it out, Erica. What?
We need one more land?
She's a boss-ass bitch.
You want to play 18 land? Do you want it to be a forest or just add another island?
Erica says yes. Good. Excellent. Greg says, need a Joe and Amy deck box. That one would be epic. Dissatisfied customer says, men going their own way. Marcus says, we need one more land. C. Holland says, wish I could send some over. LOL. Would be insanely expensive to send one. One can, let alone a case. LOL.
Yeah, geez. That would be quite a lot for sure. Okay. So, I mean, adding one more land means we got to cut one more card. So what would we cut? And like I said, what would we add? Would we add a forest? Or would we add...
Greg says, our curve looks like high.
And Marcus says...
Our curve is a bit higher than I like, but a bunch of our stuff... And a bunch of our stuff steals from the opponent.
Okay. Yeah, the thing that might help us... The thing that might help us is Oracle giving us parts of the Power 9, but of course we can't rely on that, because if we don't draw this, then we're just like messing with our mana base or whatever. So, I don't know.
I hate God Kefnet. Feels like he never does anything.
Yeah, I mean, I like him because he's a 4-mana 4/5 that can't die. Like, he just keeps coming back into your deck. But, oh, okay, that's a good point too, Marcus. You can read that. Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, read over your
he
shoulder
says,
there.
having the mana to immediately cast the thing we take with Hostage Taker would go a long way.
Okay.
Kefnet is a good cut. I second that.
All right. Kefnet's out, and then
All right.
I guess Island is in, and that's the deck. Okay. We did it. We changed our avatar. I can play a game or two. You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Fishhook. I took your job for you.
That's fine. I appreciate it.
This looks mean.
Good, I hope so. That's the idea, right? I guess we play Jadar unless we really have to go for the throat. So let's keep... we can play Hall untapped and pass. Give me 1 second here. Just want to look at something. Okay. The Triome enters tapped, which is unfortunate, but I will play Jadar. So Jadar comes in. On our end step, we get a 2-2.
Erica says, little known fact, Kefnet is the name of the internet service that eventually gets brought to Amonkhet.
Amazing.
I liked that one, Erica. Triome.
You really think I should have played Triome because then they couldn't have cut down Jadar? Okay. God damn it. Marcus! Why are you so much better at this than me? So dumb. Not you. Me. You're great. Elite Spellbinder gets to steal Shieldred, I assume, and make it more expensive?
Erica says, oh, I also treated myself and bought some peanut brittle today because the horrors may persist, but so do the little treats. Oh.
Awesome.
Amazing. Oh, I could have. You know, Erica, hearing you say that today would have done me some good.
If you like it, just press the button, please. Ugh. If you don't, then don't. Mm-hmm. All right. So they did... Oh, they went for Go for the Throat. Okay. Do I need to get rid of the 3-1 flyer? Or do I just wait? Damn. I think I just wait. Feels like you kill it. Yeah, I'm just making wrong decisions left and right here, huh? All right. Whatever, I'll pass. All right. This is an instant, and this is an instant, which is why I didn't cast anything on my turn.
He says, I guess not.
Look, Greg, just because I don't know what I'm doing. That's true, too. Yeah, we could do that. Deluge into Shieldred would be interesting for sure. Pass to attackers. Take 3. It's annoying, but fine. Okay. Yeah, the only card that they don't know about is our Handland, ironically enough. Search for a plains, and that's their whole turn. So I guess I'll deluge then. 2 of them into our hand and the rest in the bottom. I guess we'll take Oracle and Click. We do have double blue, right? Yeah. Okay. That's sick, actually. We just get Oracle of the Alpha that early. Okay. Question is, do we get out Shieldred as soon as humanly possible so that it can draw... Because, like... Ooh, Gonti as well. Oh, okay, I see. When it enters, they sack him. Yeah, you're right. And they know we have it, so they've presumably purposefully not played anything else. Although, to be fair, I guess it's their choice, so whatever. They can discard a card and get this... Oh, no, they can't. Mana value 2 or less. Perfect. Okay. They choose not to, because they don't have anything in their hand to get back with it, or to get onto the field with it. That's good. Okay. If we don't draw a land, next turn we have Oracle followed, keeping up Infernal Grasp that they know about. But still, it destroys any creature and we lose 2 life. The 2 life is not a huge deal. If we have to kill this, we will. They gain 2 life. -1/-1 on Shieldred would be irrelevant, so... Okay. Would it not be irrelevant? They have the -4/-4? Oh, they just have Seal Away that they flash in for no value. Okay. Oh, and now we have Rona? They said nice. Yeah, that's unfortunate for you, my friend. All right. Then they said oops.
Yeah,
and then they said oops again.
A couple of times.
All right, let's shuffle the power 9 in. Let's play Rona. And let's attack for 4. Okay. -1/-1 still does nothing. +2/+2 still does nothing, so I assume they gain 2 life here. But again, I was wrong last time, so... They gain 2 life. I was right. Perfect.
Erica says, I love how many people forget the most important word on Seal Away. Tapped.
Yup. They could have played it now and gotten Shieldred for sure. Lurrus. Maelstrom Pulse.
Erica says, also this Thursday is early access, right? I didn't just make that up.
You did not make that up. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. I maybe it was you had like stepped away for a second, but yes, this Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern is when we are starting, and we are going for many, many, many hours.
Yes.
All right, so I could draw, then discard, then play Gonti, and then untap her.
So much magic, Greg says, for Joe this week. LOL.
You know it. You definitely know it. All right, so question is, do I just kill Lurrus and keep up Vendilion Click?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask if I should get Galadriel's hair. So I feel like that's the question.
Is it? Okay, sure. All right, let's kill Lurrus. Or at least try to. It succeeds. Perfect. Beautiful. Let's go to combat. Attackers. Attack with everybody but Rona. They're thinking about something.
Greg says, that is coming soon. Shh. It's a surprise.
Yeah, I mentioned we had a video coming out on Wednesday. I wonder what it will be. Go to blocks. They can block the 4/5 with the 3. Oh, no, they can't. Menace. Never mind. Evasion.
We're so menacing.
Okay. And then after their draw step, do I get to do something? I could with the click, right? I guess I'll wait. I'll wait till they like cast their first thing. Oh, never mind. They drew their card already. So Vendilion Click. Let's give it a try. Oh, right. So let's tap Rona, draw, then discard.
He says, do it now.
Yep, I sure did.
Erica says, also, I'd really like to thank whoever on the design team decided Wilds of Eldraine should be designed specifically for me. As my 2 favorite archetypes are blue-black fairies.
And Enchantress.
And black-white enchantments.
Yep. I thought about you for sure. Do I have to get rid of
He
this
did.
thing?
He specifically mentioned you when
I sure did.
When he saw that.
I sure did. I wonder who I'll choose.
He's like, Erica's gonna love this set.
It just was right up her alley. Hey, the Meat Hook Massacre. You can definitely go away. So that can kill one creature, but this kills a lot of creatures. View the battlefield. So yeah, we go like that. Okay, goodbye.
Like says, wow.
Resolves. They get their creature.
Go away, me took.
Yeah, it's like, see ya, bye. Get the hell out of here. I'm not going to let you kill all of my creatures. You got to work for it a little. You can Black Sun's Twilight to kill one of my creatures. That's more than fine.
Erica says, Ariette of the Charmed Apple is definitely my next commander deck.
Sick. Okay. I want to hear all about it. You know that.
And see, Helen says, so you'll be buying both then? LOL.
Both the blue-black fairies and the black-white enchantments.
I guess see, Helen wants to play you.
All right, let's see what they're doing now, because Liliana, the Last Hope. They can kill Vendilion Click, which would be a good play for them, for sure. You got it. No problem.
Whew.
You got to read that. It's a compliment to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Someone's complimenting me. Hop to it.
Oh, well, that's...
Read it.
That's not what
Do it now.
Look, if that's how you want to frame it, that's your choice.
Marcus
Wow.
says, way to see the line, Joe.
Thank you, Marcus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be a 6th land to flip Rona. Whenever a source deals damage to Rona, that source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random. If it's a land, you may put it onto the battlefield under your control. Otherwise, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Holy shit. Let's flip Rona, shall we? God damn. Yes, I'll pay with 6. Okay. Rona at Lily. The other two... Oh. Fine. Okay. Never mind.
Erica says, even the 2 commander precons are for me. Fairies matter and green-white enchantments.
Okay.
My non-existent wallet is in pain. Yeah, ours are too.
For sure.
Not because of magic, but just life.
Well, and also because of magic.
Well, yeah. But that's part of life.
Correct. They are double blocking. Okay.
You know, Erica, we have a YouTube channel about Magic the Gathering.
Oh, God. Where's this going?
That was it.
I'm going to play this. I'm going to play it as not the prototype. I'm just going to play it as a 5/4. Because why wouldn't I? And I'm going to play Black Sun's Twilight X = 0, but I'm going to play it. Submit 0. Target 0 creatures. Sure.
I guess I should have said Greg instead of Erica in that scenario then. Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg. Our wallets are in pain.
He knows.
Yeah, I know. He knows. Everybody knows. Erica says, I actually do have a fancy wallet coming in the mail. I ordered a really fancy hand-stitched one with a design based on my favorite Final Fantasy XIV character.
Hell yeah.
What?
That's awesome.
I don't even like my wallet, but I like the way my wallet organizes things. And so every time I try to get a new wallet, I end up disliking that wallet more than I dislike my current wallet. And so I end up just going back to the current wallet. It's dumb, and I hate it. Greg says, LOL, so is mine. I just paid for all our product today.
Yup.
Oh.
That sounds right.
Here's to a good sales weekend, LOL.
Yeah. Fair.
Hopefully.
Fair.
C. Holland says, yeah, would love to get the fairies deck instead. I'm wasting my money on food, LOL.
Yeah, been there, my friend.
Yeah, samesies.
Been there. All right, let's play Gonti and see what they're working with, shall we? We will have enough mana for Maelstrom Pulse afterwards, which is Maelstrom Pulse, destroy target non-land permanent. So we can just kill Lily with that. Seems good. Gonti, what do you got for me?
And food went up to like being basically twice as much as it was. So, yeah.
Exile one of them face down, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. We can cast the card that we steal for as long as it remains exiled and spend mana of any type. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could just play Tibalt next turn.
Okay.
Because the rest go on the bottom? Yeah, I'll take this. Holy shit. That's hilarious. All right, let's Maelstrom Pulse and get rid of this damn Liliana. Or do we have to? They have no way to block flying, right? And this gives Flying, Vigilance, or Lifelink. So we don't have to Maelstrom Pulse. It's a sorcery. Combat. Give Shieldred Flying.
Erica says, Greg, do you love me enough to send me the green-white commander precon? Pretty please, I'll be your best friend. And then she says, I bought the fairies one immediately because, I mean, have you met me?
Destroy target non-land permanent. I don't... Yeah, I'm at 12. They're at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not really concerned. All right, end the turn.
Erica, I can't stress enough how nice it is to have you back.
Fair. All right, let's see. By the way, we will talk about it more in the video that I make on Wednesday, but the opening video that I made for Commander Masters, I mean, come on. The support that we have gotten and the amount of love and views and stuff that video has received is like incredible. Absolutely incredible. So if you have watched it even once, thank you. I don't care if you haven't watched it all the way through or you have, irrelevant. We appreciate you and you're incredible. So thank you.
Yes.
All right, so this says when it hits, return a creature, any creature, from their graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, I'll happily trade Gonti here. Because we can Maelstrom Pulse to get rid of the 4/4. So, block. We can also just exile target artifact or creature with Tibalt. So, either way, they'll have 2 1/1s remaining. Hey, it's Rankle. Tibalt. Your Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter. -3. Exile your Archpriest of Shadows. Because no thank you. Basically.
She says, thank you, love. It's good to be back. Ugh. I'm hugging you. But
Sorry,
you're not
something
here.
off the floor.
But if you were here, I'd be hugging you.
All right, so they have no cards in hand. They're basically tapped out because their Guardian Idol is tapped. I'm going to give this lifelink so I can gain a little bit more life and make myself feel better about things. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they can see. Because if they didn't block to try to kill Tibalt, they would just die. So
Marcus said they're going to concede right before they conceded.
Which is awesome.
Thank you, Fishhook.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you remembered their name because I didn't remember their name.
I didn't, but I was able to see it, but only because I had already read it. So. Like,
and did the tilting of the screen help too? Because I know when it's tilted the other way, it's
yeah.
difficult, right?
That
was game 1. How long did that game take? Holy shit!
It was a long time. It was
like over 20 minutes that game. Good Lord! All right, we'll play one more at least, and then we'll reassess because then we're getting towards the end. We're going to be streaming for like 13 more hours this week, so DJ Harshmellow. Great name.
Nice.
Well, we don't have the mana for Maelstrom Pulse, but we sure do. Remember when we... Marcus, remember when we didn't have removal? We literally have 3 land and 4 pieces of removal in our hand right now. Sure, it's going to be real awkward until we draw something else, but sure. Hey, Avacyn's Pilgrim. Do you always bolt the bird? I always bolt the bird. I got nothing else going on. Pass. Okay, if we get a 4th land, we can play Rankle. So that feels good. They play Paradise Druid after dealing themselves damage. Oh, it's got hexproof. Oh, it doesn't matter. Sack a creature. We drew the land for Rankle, too. Tarmogoyf. Oh, God. Oh, I knew it. On curve. By the way, we had that Oracle early on in the last game. Did not see a single piece of the Power 9, notably. Maybe this game. Couldn't have played it any earlier in this deck, so we'll see if we draw and play any of the Power 9. No blocks. They play Rotting Regisaur. Okay. Well. Rankle, Master of Prankles. Each opponent, or each player, sacks a creature. So we could sack Oracle of the Alpha, and they would have to sack one of their 2 creatures. And then next turn we can Infernal Grasp the other one. Combat. Swing. Scry 1. Put the land on the bottom.
So Greg says, I don't mind selling you it to Erica. And then he says, I promise it'll be a good price. And she says, oh no, Greg, I didn't say sell me. I said send me. There's a very important distinction. Crying laughing face. And then C. Holland says, cool, up to 2,900 views now.
C. Holland, it is closer to 3,000. It is very close to 3,000. Yeah. I predict that before I go down to film the next one, it'll be over 3K. That's my prediction. Just based on how it's been growing at this point. It'll be over 3K before Wednesday. Menagerie Curator. Vesuvan Mist. Rankle is legendary, so I won't make that mistake. Jadar is a good... it would be Decayed. So I guess I can't Maelstrom Pulse. I can only Infernal Grasp, but that's at instant speed. Right. Silly me. We play this. But I have to sack Jadar. It's totally worth it, though, right? They have 1 card in their hand. Oh, I could just make them discard a card, right? No, it's worth it. We each sack a creature. I'll sack Jadar. And... yeah, that's an instant. End my turn. Okay, they're at 8. We're at 9. What do you got? They have 1 card off of Key to the Archive. They despark my Rankle. Conveniently, I can bounce him. Rankle, if you would, come on back, my friend. You have haste anyway, so... and Uro.
Oh, shit.
He gets sacrificed. They gain 3 life and draw a card.
Oh.
And they have 1 mana open.
Shit.
Yeah. They have 1 card in hand, huh? Okay. I will discard Maelstrom Pulse because we don't have the green. And I will play this, attack, and make each player discard a card. If they have a hand land, I'm going to be so mad. They had Wormcoil Engine in it.
Oh my god.
Incredible. They can absolutely escape it, but...
Marcus said he wanted you to mist on their combat and force them to replay the alpha.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And Greg, Erica says she would take it if you did want to sell that to her at a deal.
I will play...
And Greg says, boom, get them.
I'm going to play Drowned Catacomb. Now, the question is, do I Infernal Grasp or do I Cyclonic Rift? I'm pretty sure I can just Cyclonic Rift. Yeah, I'll Cyclonic Rift. But go ahead, keep reading stuff because all that stuff is important.
We have a new viewer called Glory Hound. Hello, I'm downloading the game IMM, new to the online game.
Oh, sick. Well, welcome to the stream. Let us know what you think of Arena. I know there are plenty of people in chat and ourselves, to a degree, that are more than willing to talk to you about the game and stuff like that. So, great to have you.
Yeah.
That was a very good draw. We drew Ancestral Recall. Target a player. No, it's a movie. I would like to draw 3 cards for 1 blue mana, please. Hey, Scarab God and Time Twister. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Just let me know your pronouns, Gloryhound.
All right, so we have 2 mana for Cyclonic Rift. They could gain 3 and draw. Or we could just kill it and lose 2. How many cards are in their graveyard? 4? Yeah, we'll do that.
Greg says, good guy Rankle. Erica says, the ultimate Rankle Prankle. Greg says, I am sure we can work it out about the deal. C. Holland says, welcome, Glory. Greg is smiling and saying that was a good draw.
Yeah, it was.
As you read.
It sure was.
Feels like we kill it, he says.
Yep, we sure did.
And Marcus said, why are we not drawing with Rankle? Our cards are better than their cards.
Yeah, so we did. I'm also going to bounce Massacre Worm back to their hand, and then at the end of their turn, and then play Time Twister on our turn. Or maybe I just play Scarab God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's tough, actually. Or is it? Thief gets from the top of their library? Yeah. Okay. So we don't want to do that. I'll take my turn. Play Hall.
Gloryhound says, thank you, I just subscribed. I've got a feeling we're going to get along really well, and my pronouns are she, her.
Awesome. Great to see you.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, for sure. They said your go. Hey, thanks, opponent. How about you hold this Llanowar Elves for me? I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack you for 3 in the air. I'd like for us each to sacrifice a creature.
Erica says, nice to meet you, Glory. And Marcus says, I'm loading the game for my friend code. Welcome to the stream.
Hell yeah. Oh, I do not have the mana for that. Did they get the benefit off Time Twister first? They do, because it's each player. So Thief of Sanity it is. Pass. Oh, they have enough for Uro again? Interesting. Okay. Llanowar Elves.
Pretty cool.
Hostage Taker!
Whoa.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well. That is a pretty good one. you mean my Uro. And Marcus is very right as well.
We do not need a Time Twister yet.
Yeah, which is good.
And Greg says, welcome to the Geek for All family, Glory. And Glory says, nice to meet you as well.
Oh, shit. They got rid of, they were able to, Black Sun's Twilight, the last card in their hand. Okay, so this lets me take one of their cards and steal it, but we're dead to Uro if we don't leave it back on blocks.
Can't swing, can't.
Yeah, because Uro kills us if we tap and then can't play one of the cards that we take. So
yeah, we die on the crackback, he says.
We sure would. They top decked, so hopefully they didn't get anything to be able to help them win. Scarab God will help quite a bit.
So, Glory, is Glory okay, or would you prefer to be called Glory Hound? Or something else?
All right, they're thinking, which is a good sign. Because, I mean, honestly, with the mana that they have, the Llanowar Elves and the Key to the Archive, they arguably should be able to cast anything in their deck, unless they have, like, the hell's it called? Craterhoof. And even then, they've won regardless, so... Gain 3, draw a card. They can play a land. They presumably drew a land, I guess. Have to block, otherwise we're dead. Playing Reckoner Bankbuster, which needs crew 3. They removed a charge counter from it to draw a card. We drew Mutavault.
Oh.
Now we can't... If we do this, we have 3 mana left.
Well, that Bank Buster is definitely going to get through our vault. So.
Oh, actually, we'd have 4 mana left because we can play Mutavault this turn, right? So let's Time Twister now. Shuffle stuff away. Draw 7. I knew we draw at least 1. Instead, we drew 3 more pieces of power.
Nice.
We have Mox Ruby, Mox Sapphire, and Time Walk.
He says, "Oh, Time Walk. That's a good one."
Indeed, yeah. Play the land. 2 mana and then 4 mana. We can play Gonti as well this turn. Disgusting. Yeah. We Time Walk and Gonti this turn, and then next turn do whatever the hell else we need to. Like Blood Chief's Thirst with Kicker on Uro. We play Gonti.
Glory asks, in your opinion, what's the hardest card color to use in the IRL and online game? And Glory is fine.
Ooh, I'm going to take their Maelstrom Pulse, I guess. Destroy all legendary or destroy all non-legendary. The rest of these are going on the bottom. So I guess I just take Maelstrom Pulse. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Then we pass, take an extra turn. So I can answer your question, and then of course folks in chat can give their opinions as well. This just destroys an artifact, enchantment, or non-basic land. So if we Maelstrom Pulse for 3, get rid of and I'm going to for sure. But yeah, I would say sorry, Marcus answered the question better than I would have, and I'm trying to focus on this as well. So I concur with what Marcus said, and you can do your thing.
Blue is the most difficult color to play well.
I for sure agree with that. Ooh, we don't have the green. Okay. Rona. Awkward.
He says, crap, we don't have the green.
We sure don't. That's fine. Totally fine. Yeah, I don't need to kill Llanowar Elves. Like, they have a million ways to make mana. That will not help us, so. Okay. Alright, so by killing Garuda...
Whoa.
Sheoldred is not even, so the only option was Ornithopter of Paradise. Oh, that's so funny. Wow. They copied Time Walk into their hand and got the Scarab God back from their graveyard.
Ugh.
I hate cubes so much. Oh my god. Okay.
He says, keep Besage as removal.
We don't have green.
We don't have green, so it don't matter.
And we're dead.
Thank you, DJ Harshmallow.
I guess I should have paid a little bit more attention and blocked that, but like I don't know how we would have
there's no
gone
way.
any further than that. Like this could have killed Garuda, and then what? We wouldn't have had the green. I guess we don't know what our top card was, but damn. Unfortunate.
Greg says, what the crap? See, Helen says, check out Magic the Noah for what color to play.
Yeah, I think for new players, green, very good. Red, very good as well. Green, basically, you play creatures and you attack with them. Like, you make progressively bigger and bigger creatures and you attack your opponent with them over and over, and you don't have to worry about too much interaction and complexity. So like Marcus was talking about, blue is very complex. If you go back and watch the beginning of this stream, the VOD will be on the channel later. I was playing a blue and white deck, and I'm very bad at playing a blue and white deck. So I did very poorly. So that, again, it brings a lot more complexity in terms of when you should be playing your cards and what, like, you know, being able to wait and take a bunch of damage and be okay with that, and then when to optimally play your spells at what point. Green, kind of a little bit more automatic in terms of, especially depending on the deck that you're playing, but green is a lot more automatic in terms of play a creature, turn it sideways, meaning attack with it, hit your opponent. If they play something bigger, you play something bigger. You know what I mean? And you just kind of go back and forth from there. and hope that you have the biggest thing on the field to deal enough damage to them to kill them over time. That's...
Marcus says cube is balls. Yes.
Agreed.
Glory says, I agree, but I also would argue black can be difficult if you're new to the game in general.
Especially different aspects of black. I mean, the nice thing about black is when you have cards that are just like destroy target creature or something like that. When it gets more complex, which I agree with you on, is when there are things like draw cards, but you have to take damage to draw cards. New players especially don't like the idea of losing life, because when you get to 0, you lose the game. But as Marcus mentioned earlier, in terms of when I was playing the blue-white deck, 1 is not 0. And that's a really tough thing for newer players to learn, is that your life total is almost as much of a resource, or is as much of a resource, as every card in your deck is. Because if you're at 20 or if you're at 1, it's the same thing, because arguably the same thing, because you're still alive and you're still able to play cards and you're still able to play the game, as long as you're able to then, bring your opponent down. And so losing 5 life when you're at 20 may seem like a lot, but it doesn't bring you to 0. So when black is like, draw 2 cards but lose 2 life, some people might be like, that's a bad card, I don't want to lose life. It's actually super helpful, because black doesn't typically get card draw.
Marcus says every color has aggressive options, but blue has interaction for every card type. Knowing what to interact with and when is difficult.
For sure. Definitely. Oh, and Glory, we talked about this a lot today, but if you're not aware, the new set, Wilds of Eldraine, is coming out this coming weekend for pre-releases in paper form, and then it comes out next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow it comes out on Arena as well. But this Thursday, the 31st, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, we and many other content creators are going to be able to get an early access look, thanks to Wizards of the Coast, of the new set here on Arena. So starting at 1 in the afternoon, we are going to be streaming for many, many hours. So for example, if you're not available, I was saying, until 5, 6, 7 p.m. Eastern, don't worry, we'll still be here.
For a while.
Yes. We'll be here probably around 12, 13 hours is typically how long we play for. So we'll be here for a long time. So if you're interested in the new set, seeing the new cards, we're going to be playing Sealed and Draft. If you're interested in checking out constructed formats like Standard or Historic Brawl or things like that, we would recommend other content creators who are participating besides ourselves. And there are many of them, and they're awesome.
Yes.
But if you want Sealed or Draft, this is going to be the place to be. I am very much looking forward to it.
Right. Erica says, black is the color of removal that just kills things without needing to do damage, which is its main selling point.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I was talking about, there are like some complexities with like -X on certain black cards. So it's like arguably conditional, but not exactly. And then there's some that like Cut Down, which says like the total power and toughness has to be 5 or less. But there are also those like, destroy target non-artifact creature, which arguably is conditional, but it's a lot more broad. So yeah.
Marcus says, I recommend a Covert Go Blue for standard deck builds and gameplay.
Now, Marcus, is that always or on Thursday for the early access? Just so that we are a little bit more specific.
And are they typically part of the early access? Because maybe they're just not, and you're just recommending that to Glory.
Right. I was going to say... Sorry. I don't mean to cut you.
Glory says, my friend has a black deck built to where he can summon a zombie army, which I'd like to do in this game. In this game, and that is true. I'm still new to the game in general.
Yeah, you can definitely summon zombie armies for sure. That sounds to me, just from hearing just that description of it, sounds like it would be a little bit more complex than what we were talking about in terms of like base form of black. But especially because zombies tend to be like, oh, you want to sacrifice this and send it to the graveyard, but you get benefits from sacking things, but needing to know like what's best to sacrifice at what time to get what incremental advantage to get more cards back and things like that. But I love those kinds of decks. I have a deck like that in paper myself, a zombie deck. So yeah, that's a good one. That would be cool. And in fact, depending on what cards you're looking for, might be a little bit cheaper than most decks to try to like get into, especially because on Arena or in paper, because obviously there are certain cards that are rarer, which means they're going to be more expensive in paper and or harder to get on Arena.
Yeah. Glory says, but I'm happy I found a family/friend setting that shares my interests.
Yeah, we're super happy to have you. This is really cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Marcus says, a geek for all always, but
Covert Go Blue.
Yeah, is a monster. His title of the one in Best of One is not an exaggeration. He very often reaches #1 mythic in Best of One.
Yeah, I was familiar with Covert Go Blue because he has done stuff with MTG Nerd Girl, who is another awesome content creator who we are aware of, and I've watched some of her stuff. I don't have enough time to watch all of the amazing creators that we're aware of and stuff. So I will admit that I've not watched a lot of her stuff, but when I get the chance, I do. So I'm aware of Covert Go Blue, and I've heard of him many times through any of his associations with her in the past, or some of his associations with her in the past. So yeah, we'll be back on Thursday, as I said, for more Magic. Awkwardly, because we stream on Mondays. We'll still be back next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, but we won't be able to play Wilds of Eldraine, despite the fact that we'll stream Wilds of Eldraine for 12-13 hours on Thursday. It will not be live on Arena Monday night. Yeah. We will be able to chat about pre-release. Anybody that goes out to paper pre-release anywhere, obviously, Greg is in chat, and we are here. So we'll tell you, if you're anywhere near the Poughkeepsie, New York area, you should go to Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York, because they're fantastic, and you'd get to see me there. So just throwing that out there. But wherever you are, if you're comfortable and able to do so, we encourage you to go out to a pre-release. We're not sponsored to say that. That's just, it's an amazing event, and you should do it.
Yes. Marcus says Nerd Girl and Amazonian. He won his first appearance on Game Night.
Oh, sick. What a great one. Okay.
Cool.
Game Nights is a good show as well, for sure.
Greg says, oh yeah, smile. Joe and Amy weekend. Let's go. And Glory says, I'm there, but I'm in Mountain Time. I live in Montana, so I might be late.
No worries whatsoever. Like I said, please.
There is no late.
No. Well, firstly, yes. We always say that to people. Like, don't ever, it's not like a job, so you're never here late. Like, you may be here later than we start, but that's not you being late. That's just when you have time to show up.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Exactly. But we're going to be streaming for so many hours. So, I mean, if you're able to be here for as long as you want, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, and even if you're only here for 20 minutes and you just pop in and say hi, I'll still shout you out at the end when I read everybody's name off.
You'll see that in a minute.
And, we'll still get to see you and say hi.
For sure. And you get to see, like I said, you can try to see as much gameplay as you have time for, and we'll try to play as much as we have time for.
All right. Glory says, and I'm now subscribed.
I saw, and thank you so much. That is beyond helpful.
Yeah.
So thank you.
C. Holland says, thanks for the stream.
Thank you, C. Holland.
Definitely. And Marcus says, the early access stream is always dope.
Yeah. It's such a good time. I look forward to it literally every time. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, as a reminder, that is Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. But also as a reminder, you don't have to remember exactly what time the stream starts if you are subscribed like Gloryhound is. And if you ring that bell, you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, because we have a video coming out Wednesday, 2 videos coming out on Friday, and whenever we go live, which will be every Monday and typically Friday. Not this Friday.
Right.
But typically Friday and Mondays, and this Thursday, as I said, at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Erica says, I'll be there all day. You will? And I'll still feel like a bad viewer for stepping away, even just to use the bathroom. Erica, that's a bit silly.
Well, two
please,
things.
Woman, please.
Yeah, 2 things in response to that. Firstly, we are going to be stepping away to use the bathroom, and we're the ones streaming. So that's first of all. Second of all,
Just like get a catheter so you can stay watching the stream.
please, there are streamers that do that. Let's not talk about that nonsense.
No.
That was a discussion that we have had before, and I'm sure we'll have again. No, thank you, not tonight. But also, in addition to that, that's what your phone is for. Take us with you into the bathroom on your phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, please don't do that. I'm not actually asking you to.
Please take care of yourselves first. That's the most important thing.
It is. We will be practicing.
We're not even second.
We will be
in that.
We'll be practicing self-care during the 13 hours that we'll be streaming, and the large video that we'll be making the day before, and the 2 videos that we'll be making the day after, so you can practice self-care while watching us. And that's to everyone. I'm not simply lecturing Erica here.
No,
Erica knows. Erica knows I'm not doing that. So yes, stay tuned to this channel for a new video on Wednesday, a live stream on Thursday, and 2 new videos on Friday, and then we're back streaming again on Monday. Also, if you are unaware, we have other channels. Links down in the description box below for Video Games for All.
And gluten-free for all.
And Video Games for All, despite the busy week that we have this week, is still going to have 3 videos up this week. 1 tomorrow for Pokemon Diamond. 1 Wednesday for Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. And 1 Sunday for Minecraft. So definitely check those out. We look forward to hearing from all of you live on Thursday, in the comments of our videos, Wednesday, Friday, and over on Video Games for All. But yeah, Amy, before we duck out and bow out for the evening, before we stream 13 more hours this week, you've got some work to do tonight.
Sure I do. He is lecturing me, don't be fooled.
Shh, don't tell them, Erica. I was trying to make it look like I'm a nice person.
Everyone knows you are the nice one.
I try. Amy is also nice, everyone. She's just the one who has to interact with chat more, and it gets very stressful. So sometimes...
Oh, everything stresses me out. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Greg says, good night, guys. Great stream. Looking forward to later this week.
Agreed. I'll see you on Wednesday, Greg.
Glory says, I hope to one day become a content creator. It's always been a big dream of mine.
That's awesome. I hope you get to do it as well.
Yes.
The little bit of a recommendation that I can do is, as long as it's been a dream of yours because you think it will be fun, then I highly encourage it. If it's going to be a dream of yours because you want to make millions and millions, I would caution you against it.
Yeah, it's
only
not
caution.
Happen.
and again, I'm not trying to judge. I'm speaking from my own experience here, and maybe I'm a little jaded. But if you're doing it to have fun, then I highly encourage it because it's absolutely a blast.
Right.
So I look forward to hearing about your ventures going forward if that is the case.
Yeah. Erica says, guess you'll have to punish me, Joe. Oh, no. Whatever will I do?
Does that make me sound like the mean one again or like the really nice one? All right. Amy, like I said, you've got work to do.
Yes. Erica, it's so nice to have you back and active in chat.
Truly.
I love you.
Yeah. Big time.
Glory, it's been really nice having you, and hopefully we will again soon.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
Meet you, whatever you want to call it. And yes, we look forward to seeing you whenever you get the chance to make it back and have whatever discussions you're willing to have around Magic or other things.
Yeah. Especially on the long stream, we'll be talking about plenty of other stuff.
Yeah,
so.
we can't talk Magic for 13 hours. We'll see
not.
if we can talk about it for 1. No, we'll talk about it for as long as it needs to be talked about. Don't you worry.
Greg, thank you so much for making it here tonight, as always.
Yeah, I get to see a lot of Greg this week, which is great.
Yeah, I really won't, unfortunately, because I've got work, but...
Life gets in the way sometimes. We talked about that wallet thing.
Yeah. Our wallets are in so much pain, as Erica said, that ours are essentially burning.
It's that
on
old
fire.
It's that old cartoon where like you open the wallet and the moth flies out.
Yeah, more like a whole family of moths are living in there. Marcus, thank you so much for being here and being so helpful tonight.
Agreed.
We are grateful for you.
For sure.
C. Holland, thank you so much for making it here. I know it's tough with the time zone changes and all whatnot. So we are grateful for you as well.
Literally every time.
Yeah.
Literally every time.
Dissatisfied customer, thank you for showing up and being in chat.
And
Lily's Lottery, she came tonight. That's really special.
It was great to see you as always, Lily. Thank you.
I'd really like to make it to some of your stuff as well so we can support you back.
For sure.
Because you've been supportive of us.
Yes.
Anna, thank you so much for being here. Always appreciated.
Big time.
Love
Big
you.
time. Yes, thank you all so much.
Erica says, Greg, reach out to me somehow about that deck. Kissy face.
Worst comes to worst, we would be able to be an intermediary if necessary. So no worries in that regard. But we will talk more about that on Thursday, I'm sure, during that very long live stream that we will be having for the early access event for Wilds of Eldraine, sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. I haven't said that in a bit, and I don't want the FTC to get mad at me. So, so we'll be back live on Thursday, but again, I'm going to have another video on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. And I've mentioned all that stuff already. So between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.